All right, we're back. Had to move over to my channel since TMZ passed out, but we're here. Shout out to all of you. Hola, hola. It's cold in here. This air conditioning is cold. Excuse me, guys. I'll wait for y'all to get in, and then we'll finish this fiesta. Shout out to all of y'all at 2:49, almost 3 o'clock in the morning. Tonight, shout out to Shiny. Okay, Shiny. Shout out to Customer Service Busters. Kind of start a yoga channel. You know what? That sounds like a good idea. But will y'all participate if I do a yoga channel? Are y'all gonna participate with me if I do a yoga channel? Everybody has to participate, not just me. Not just me. That where's everyone? I don't know. I hope they're not still on West Side's channel. I posted my channel. They're not sitting over there because he's not gonna wake up. We told everyone to come over here. Let me see. There's still 28 this channel. I don't know why they're just sitting over there. Shout out to Chris Corky. Hi. Happy Sunday now. Crap, I was gonna say happy Saturday. I don't know what y'all drinking on, but I'm drinking on the Goooooooo. So let me put the link down here. Anybody? Hi, Kevin Hines. Kevin Hines, shout out to you. Profit. What do you do for a living? I am a digital nomad. I do a lot. I'm a travel agent. I'm also a virtual assistant. I do many different things. But the travel agent, that's my biggest thing. Booking people's trip, booking hotels. If you guys want like games, like tickets to football games, basketball games, I book that. Yeah. But I've been a travel agent since 2020. So because I love travel. So I like booking trips for people. So if you guys ever need any help, especially when it comes to DR, like places to go, places to stay, I'm dropping the link. Places to go, places to stay, especially in Europe too. I'm from England, which I know maybe half of y'all, some of y'all know. So if any of you guys ever, go over to England and have any questions, I've lived in Italy, I've lived in Germany, traveled all around Europe. I've traveled to 23 countries. I'm a military brat. I've been affiliated with the military up until I moved to DR. So I've only lived on military installations from Europe to the United States. This is my first time living in DR and not being around a military base. So it's different, but it's also been fun because I just wanted a new life. I don't want to be surrounded by the military 24/7 because that's all I know. So yeah, just they just want you to do those stretches. Oh, my stretches. Yeah, if I can do my stretches. Stretching is good. Yes, you guys hit that like and subscribe to the channel. Por favor. And shout out to all of you guys. Shout out to Middle Money Growth Bipolar. Kevin Holmes. Brooklyn Prophet. She's a woman of leisure. I definitely am. I like to have fun. I'm an open book. You guys can ask me anything. We could talk about anything over here. Don't ever be shy to speak your mind. I'm a chill female. I'm a real chill female. Um, just be respectful. Not saying y'all can't come up here and talk to your say no, which what I mean by be respectful is just the B word don't have to be thrown everywhere. It's about respect. Time for another shot. Okay, if you say so. Shout out to Brugal. Oh, I cannot believe I'm sitting here drinking this straight. Um, Shout out to King of Kampala. Hola. Where have you been? Haven't seen you in a long time. Question. So, do you know certain sources to book, or do people often pay for service having it fully planned for them? So, for example, most of the time when I book for people, like finding a ticket, if someone is like, oh, can you find me a flight from, for example, I don't know, California to Dominican Republic. I usually don't look for people because whatever you see online, a lot of people think that I could find like something cheaper than what they see online, but it's not necessarily true. If you do need help with finding a flight, what I do is I ask you, what airline do you like to fly on? So if it's American Airlines, Southwest, Spirit, I call them directly, give them basically like my agent number, and then they go in and they look for, basically say what flights are the cheapest for you. Then I get with you. I'd be like, do you want me to book this for you? Yes or no? Get your information. But a lot of the time, what is popular is if you're going to a certain country, Dubai, for example, and you're going on a group trip, that's perfect because then I can book for your group. You can have somebody come pick you up from the airport, your hotel, everything. I like to do that to book as like a package deal. So your flights, your hotel, your transportation, and then also to give you information of what's around the area that you're be in. You know, so it's just more. It's just better to deal with that because anybody could find flight. You know what I mean? It's easy to find flights, but, if you're doing, like, traveling with a group and you guys, wanna keep flight, like I said, for sports, if you wanna go watch baseball, football, basketball, I also can help with that. If you want tickets to any of those games, you could contact me and I could find you tickets for that, so pretty much do all of that if you need help.
Hey, yo, so I just came up here because they scared to come up here, right? But I'm gonna be on mute for a minute. It might get somebody the encouragement to come up here. You feel what I'm talking about?
Yeah, come up here. Yeah, I
Yeah,
got you.
they acting scared. I'm finna put it on mute for a minute. I'm still around though.
Okay, I got you, Cass. Who in the background is Mama Guevo? ¿Quién es? I don't know whose name is that, but until you show your face, you ain't coming up on
And
here.
put up your banner too. You know how to do that, right?
No.
Put it on solo with you. Solo layout. Then you can see who they is. They'll be in back of your picture.
Okay,
Make
what do I do?
make yourself solo. Then you can let them up. Then you can see them still. But we can't see them.
Okay,
You
let me.
feel what I'm saying?
So I need to click on my thing and put
Put yourself on solo, or put me on solo. Yeah.
like
Now,
this.
yeah. Now let them up because you can't. I can't see myself. Then and you can see them, but we can't see them. Nah, you let
Oh,
them. You supposed to kept it on solo,
I did.
and it
Hold
did that.
on. So I put myself. I'm on solo.
Then now let them up and see who he is. Oh.
Hello.
Oh no, it ain't working.
No.
It ain't working like that.
Oh, he's showing his face. Hi.
Hi. Can I
Uh,
can I turn off my camera now?
Uh, I just
Is
didn't know if it was like a troll. We got to be careful out
yeah,
here when we
yeah,
showing
yeah.
body parts and stuff.
were
I
you,
I
forgot.
was like, Mama Guevo.
bruh? You said Mama Gueva. I said what?
I forgot on mute.
What you have?
do you do you hear an echo on my mic? I know.
No, you're good.
Okay, okay.
What is
Um,
MMG?
well, my name on YouTube is No Money Grove, so MMG. But I want to rebrand it to something else so I can actually have like
I'm so sorry. When I
no,
saw
it's
the
fine.
MMG, I was like, wait a
You
minute. You
said
know,
Mama
here in
Gueva.
DR, everybody says that.
Bro. Nah, but
I'm sorry.
nah, it's fine. How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
We good. We good. We up here, Liddy, just
Okay.
chilling, chilling. Welcome,
So
welcome. I think I met
I'm
you
a
before.
yeah. Well, I'm a new subscriber to your channel. I have to subscribe, but I've been seeing you
Oh,
like a lot
cool.
on a lot of these different panels and stuff. So I'm familiar with the name. Yours, so Kayla or Kyla. Is it Kayla or
Okay,
Kyla?
Kyla.
Kyla, my
Kyla.
fault. See, okay.
It's okay. You're
But
good.
I heard you in the beginning of the stream talking about like traveling and booking trips and all this other stuff. Um,
Mhm.
and I wanted to ask you a question because I do travel, but it's been a minute, and like now I'm in a position
Okay.
where it's more about um, I don't want to put myself in a situation where I relo myself, you know, where like I go somewhere on a budget. Because I went to
Hmm.
DR last year, and it was pretty cool. I had my credit cards, I had my cash, and I did pretty all right, and I still
Hmm.
ran up like a good amount. So I guess what I want to ask you for a question is like living there, how much do you like roughly like spend um, on everything?
Okay, so to run down my what I spend. So my rent per month is $487 a month for a 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom. So 487. As far as food goes, which I was talking about that on West Side's channel, I mean, food, the prices have gone up here in DR. I'm saying like sometimes, like obviously I shop for the week, not like daily. I like to buy groceries like for the week. So like usually every Sunday, I'll go to the grocery store and just shop for the week. So my bill usually comes to a little bit below 200,
Mm.
depending what I'm getting. Now, when I was in the States grocery shopping, I definitely was spending more than that, sometimes near 300, if not a little bit over 300 on groceries. So
Mm.
I say below 200 is definitely good. It also depends what stores that you shop in, because obviously in the DR, if you're shopping in the markets, buying fresh meat, fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, it's going to be cheaper
Mm.
than going to Jumbo or Bravo, like all those different stores here and buying food. Because a lot of people say, you could, you know, be spending less going to this store. There's always someone pointing me to a different store to go, where it would be cheaper. But for me, it's just like, I mean, I like the store. I like what they have in here. It has, the store has everything I need.
Mm.
So
It works for
I
you.
would say like monthly, I don't spend a lot. Monthly, probably like 1,000 or a little bit over 1,000 a
Okay.
month for me because it's just me.
Yeah.
Sometimes less, depending what I'm doing, and that's including going clubbing or going to a different city and going to Airbnbs just to be like whether it's in Samana or Santo Domingo. It just depends what I'm doing. I haven't been doing a lot because I've been working a lot.
Okay.
So I mean, it just depends what you want to do. At the end of the day, it just depends what you do. If you type of person to go out to the club every weekend or even during the week, buying alcohol all the time. I don't buy alcohol all the time because I don't drink like that, and I do well. I don't just sit home and drink. unless I'm drinking wine or
Yeah,
like a
yeah,
beer every now and
drinking.
then. But
I see you have
like I'm
the
drinking
wine.
now.
Yeah,
I have the rum tonight. I'm drinking
yeah.
Brugal, the rum. But yeah, it just depends on
Okay.
your lifestyle. Now, before I was here, before I started living in DR, and I would just come for like 3 months or 4 months and then leave,
Mhm.
I was spending a lot of money because it was like party, like going from place to place.
Okay. So how much do you
But since
think you
I've
were spending
settled
around
here,
then?
probably over 2,000.
A
With
month?
no, like for like 3 months.
Oh wow. So
It was a
it's
lot. It could have been more because, just like I said,
but that
going
doesn't sound bad.
everywhere. No, it's not compared to
Yeah.
other places that, yeah, you would travel. No, it's not. It's
Mm.
not. And the
But
people who I was with, uh-huh.
no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh no, you're good. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say because like I've been like hearing a lot of people lately talking about like budget wise for like going to the DR. I've been hearing some crazy numbers. Like hearing like in a week
Hmm.
they spend like 2,000, and like keep in mind I get some people are doing the whole mango thing, um, but
Exactly.
other or like buying weed. I don't understand the importance of buying weed in DR. The weed is trash, and
I mean, I've never, yes, I have. I never tried it. Yes, I have. I'm lying. But
yeah,
yeah, for me, it's not like, what you said you have in the US. Some people like it. Some people are just like, ah, it's okay.
I've
So it just
tried it one
depends.
time, and it's like the guy who like I met this cool dude. He was really cool out there, and he was like, "Oh, I'll give you some to try it." And then we were smoking it, and then he was like, "Yeah, like it's not like the American Kush, like the Black Americans, smoke." And I'm like,
Hmm.
"That's crazy because y'all probably like love this. It's like the only source that you guys have, but I don't know."
Yeah, it's definitely not what you get in the States, or like I
Yeah,
would say, Amsterdam or something like that.
yeah,
So, overseas. So yeah,
yeah. But
it all depends. And yeah,
to have
go ahead.
brought that up, I was only bringing that up just to like say like I guess some people just spend a lot more on extra stuff. You as a woman, you probably you're not paying for mangoes and other
Right.
extra stuff.
Yeah, I think you fellas, when you guys come over here, it's so much more for you.
Mm.
Not saying that women, no disrespect to any women, if you guys are in there saying, if y'all come to DR, because some women, I don't know, they probably come over here to do the same thing you fellas do. Like,
You
never know.
fellas,
Huh? I was
you
just saying,
said
like,
you fellas.
because like you coming over here looking for women if that's what you guys do. Like I've heard, guys tell me there's some women that they've met, American women who come over here for the women too. And I'm like, you know.
Mm.
So yeah, everybody is different. Everybody budgets differently. Everybody spends differently. Some people know how to manage their money and some people don't know how to manage their money. So
Yeah.
yeah, everybody everybody's different. But how for you, do you remember how much you spent when you came?
Um, I went there for like 13 days, and
Hmm.
I think, damn, I honestly can't even tell you a number. I don't know. I really don't know. Because I know I had a credit card that I put some stuff like because when I was like buying like groceries or food where they took debit card or not debit card where they just took card, I paid with my card or I just paid with cash. I think I took a couple hundred in cash and then debit or excuse me my credit. I spent like 1,000 about over 1,000, but I don't remember the exact amount. It's been like almost a year
Ah, okay.
now. Yeah.
Okay. And obviously, I mean, you went clubbing, everything that you did, would you say that it
Mm,
was expensive, or you think
it
everything that you did
wasn't
was worth it?
it wasn't expensive at all. It was definitely worth it. It was definitely like I've been to Colombia too, and I think I don't know. DR has had being a little bit closer has something special in my heart. And I noticed that like, you know, it wasn't that expensive. It wasn't anything too crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but damn, I kind of blanked on that question. What was your question again?
No, no, no. Just saying about, with what you spent when you came on your first trip. Did you leave like, dang, I spent like a lot of money and,
Mm,
I
no,
should have spent, I went over the limit or.
no, no. Food was decent. I think it's just a lot of like tipping people, because I felt like every time I
Mm-hmm.
was doing something or somebody was giving me a service, the way they smiled at
Mm-hmm.
me just felt like they were just anticipating something. So I felt a little bit of pressure already, and I didn't like that feeling of like, I know what it is. Um,
When people are like begging for stuff.
well, whether they're begging, but like when you could just tell that they're being extra nice or extra this for that tip,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, okay, well, yeah, I'm gonna give you the tip, but it
No,
adds up.
just say no. Just
Yeah,
tell them no.
true,
Yeah.
true.
Don't be
But
afraid to say
sometimes,
no because people do come over here thinking they have to give everybody in the street money, or like if they're coming out of a store, even when you're sitting at a restaurant and people approach you like, please just I it was difficult for me. Like I was like, "Oh my God, but look, it's a child," or look, and they were like
yeah.
Dominicans telling me stop giving to them because, and it was a good point that was brought out to me. If you're not even gonna work, if people are just in the street begging, how by you putting money in their hand every single day, you're
Mm,
not teaching them that to go out and get a job and work, because there are people that are really trying to work and make a
mm,
living here to provide for their family, their kids, for themselves. So a lot of people here do try and make it, they want money the easy way, and that is too bad.
mm,
Like a lot of people don't want to work. They don't want to work. And so I was told by a lot of people, you don't need to give and give and give. Like they need to learn to go out and work. And I was like,
mm,
oh, but not a lot of people find jobs here. Like I have people in my family where they've been laid off, or the company doesn't need them anymore and they're really struggling. Like they can't find a job anywhere. So it's just different here. And I can't relate, obviously, to what a lot of people are going through here. But as you know, like, not all Dominicans, there's some Dominicans here who make good money,
mm.
but, a lot of people don't. Like, they're really trying to hustle. And trust me, Dominicans know how to hustle and make money.
Yeah.
They definitely know how to hustle. I mean, even people who are my close friends that are Uber drivers here, they're not making money, but they're working every single day. They're those calls, can you pick me up from the airport, can you take me here, can you take me there? But they still just say, I mean, it's not enough. I have another friend, he works at a call center here in Santiago. He makes $3 an hour. $3 an hour here at a call center. Does he like working there? He said he hates it, but what else is he going to do?
Mm,
If he doesn't like the job, what other choice does he have? And he does tours on the weekends. He does airport pickups. He's such a person. Very,
mm,
very good guy. He has a son that he has to take care of, but imagine that you're making $3 an hour. The prices over here are going up. Like it's tight. Tight.
yeah.
So yeah,
And
shout out to Aquaman. I'm sorry for the 4.99 super chat. Greetings, finally caught you. Shout out to you. Thank you, sweetie.
shout out, shout out. I was gonna say, and that's the thing about traveling, because it gets you closer to be able to see that in real life, to see how people are actually working every day just to survive. Like when I left
Mm-hmm.
DR, I kept in touch with some people down there, and it was just I don't know. Like I realized, like, damn, these people are still working every single day, two different jobs, just to be able to like, I don't know. Like I'm not a Dominican. I don't know the everyday lifestyle, but I know it's not enough
Mm-hmm.
to do what they want to do. But traveling allows you
No.
to get closer to that and to explain your mindset, to understand that we are living in a matrix, where
Yeah.
it's luxurious over here, but over there, it's like they're actually trying to survive.
Absolutely. They really are. They really are. And I know a lot of people do say they don't, sometimes they get annoyed coming over here because of the begging. It's just out of control. Like it's like I can't even go relax at the beach because everybody's approaching me on the beach. Do I want a massage? Do I want to buy this? Do I want that? And I just say they're just trying to make a living. They're trying to do anything and everything that they can do so that they can make the money. And again, it's got expensive for meat, and they're even like low on meat, low on rice. It's always something like in the news about like the food situation.
Yeah.
But for what depending what the Dominicans can afford, though, not everybody. When I'm like, oh, I want to go to Jumbo and I need to go grocery shopping to Jumbo, and I'm asking other Dominicans, they're like, that's expensive. Oh my God, you shop at Jumbo? And I'm like, yeah, I like Jumbo. And they're like, no, I've never shopped there. I go to the market. So I'd be sitting there like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like looking at them like, where do you shop?
Yeah.
But a lot of them go to the markets because that's it's cheaper.
Yeah. I went to Jumbo with that old dude that I mentioned earlier, and
Uh-huh.
I was buying some stuff, and he just walked up to me with a deodorant. He was like, "Can you buy this?" I'm like, "Sure." Like, and I think something else like toothpaste too, and I was like, "Sure." Like, they really only have it like that. Like, deodorant, like why not?
But even bringing my family when I go to the States and bring them deodorant and toothpaste, because they prefer the toothpaste from the States more than they like in DR, because they say it's different. And I guess the toothpaste in this is more better than the toothpaste in DR, which I was like, what? I can't tell the difference. But yeah, it's just that is definitely the way it is over here. People really, really, they really, really try and hustle. And I know, just like customer service Buster here says, the begging was crazy. Even to me, it could be a lot. And they know, it's like they know. Even when I'm on the Pasola, anywhere I go, all eyes are on me. And I'm like, dang, but people think I'm Dominican, but they think Dominican from the US. So I could be with a group of people and they come to me. They come and they're like, it's because the way you're dressed, like Dominicans dress that way, Kyla, so they know.
Dress,
And I'm
probably
just
the way
like,
you carry yourself too.
there you go. That too. So they know, like all eyes are on me, and I'm like, yep, I know any minute now someone's gonna approach me.
Yeah.
And it always happens. So
and the pestering, it's always like, you learn to say no. But one time, like this dude, he just kept following me when I was trying to eat my Burger King. And then I had to hit him. I was like, "Respeto." Like, he was like, "Oh, oh." Because I saw a video where this guy was like, "Oh, somebody's really pissing you off. Just hit him with like, respeto." And then like, "Oh, okay, they know some Dominican lingo, something. I don't want to back off."
I just say no. I'm like, no tengo. No tengo dinero para ti.
He was not listening.
No tengo.
He was not listening.
No, you just ignore them. Don't even look towards them. Don't make eye contact with them, and eventually they'll go away. But like I think the main thing for me of being here is when you're trying to relax on the beach and you're with family or friends, and the same person keeps coming up to you, or what was I about to say? Dang it! On the beach and when you're sitting at an outdoor restaurant and they're walking around the restaurant while you're eating and coming to the table and begging. And I'm just like, oh my goodness.
Just buy
like,
one. Just
no,
buy one.
Just one rose or one candy. I do give to the kids because I have a soft spot for the kids, because it's just like, these kids are out here in the hot sun. Sometimes they even be like, do you want something to eat? Or I will give them American money, like $20 or something, because it's kid. I'm like, you can't say no to kids.
But the money goes to
like
their parents.
For me, it does.
Yeah, straight to their parents. The
food,
they'd be able to eat it and have, enjoy it. But the money directly goes to the parents, uncle, whoever is in charge of them.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you, what other countries in like South America have you been to?
I've been to Puerto Rico, I've been to Cuba, I've been to Mexico, I've been to Ecuador, I've been to Panama, I've been to Saint Martin, I've been to the Bahamas, I've been to Saint Kitts. Um, that's it.
Oh wow, my fault. Shit.
No, I don't think that's a lot. I mean, I haven't been to Brazil yet. I haven't been to Colombia. My best friend's from Colombia, so I'm
Yeah,
waiting for her to have time
I've
off
been to
of work, and
Colombia.
I have not been there yet, but I do want to go.
I
Yeah.
went to where would you go? Medellin, Cartagena.
She's from Buenaventura.
Okay, okay. I always
Or
wanted to go check out Barranquilla.
okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
just like
And
one
what
of
do
those
you
spots.
prefer from Colombia
Um,
to DR? Those from those countries?
well, I'd say, well, oh, shit, that's kind of hard. Well, distance wise, DR, but money wise, Colombia, because the dollar is stronger over there, and just I don't know, safety. I feel like I'm safer in the DR,
Mm-hmm.
but so I don't know. It's a hard one. I definitely want to go back to Colombia and maybe go to like because I've been to Medellin, but I want to go somewhere else, and I don't want to just go to Cartagena. Like I said, maybe Barranquilla or like I don't
Mm-hmm.
know somewhere, but I always throw myself in there like solo just to see how I do, and
Do you travel alone?
I went to DR alone. I didn't go to Colombia alone. I went for some
Okay.
like other stuff, but I went to DR alone and I was testing my Spanish and it was pretty decent.
Okay. Well, shout
Yeah,
out to you, because not a lot of people come over
yeah,
here with like good Spanish. So
yeah.
that's good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I seen a couple videos of some people just Google Translate, Google Translate, Google Translate.
Oh my goodness. When I've been around, especially in the tourist spots, and how people are just on their phone and then they're passing it to the Dominican person. They're not speaking. And I was like, there's just no
Yeah,
way.
like
That's
you don't
just
build a connection like that.
no. It's just the phone. That's how
Yeah,
you're communicating, is passing the phone back and forth. So for you guys in the chat, not saying you can't come over here not saying you have to learn Spanish fluently before you come over here, but at least try and put effort towards learning, because trust me, you'll enjoy the people and the culture so much more than if you don't know Spanish. I tell people that all the time.
and
Like,
you see something light up in their eyes when you go back and forth with them with a couple responses and they're like, oh, they actually understand what I'm saying. Like the
mm-hmm,
first couple of responses, like, oh, la, 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 la. It's like, and then you keep saying stuff and they're
mm-hmm.
just like, oh, like I noticed that every
Yes.
single time.
And if you can't pronounce something or say anything, they're not going to sit there and stare at you. They'll try and help you,
Yeah.
and like if they see that you're trying to learn or you're trying, they'll help you. And I feel like that's in every Latin country. Cuba,
Mm,
it's the same. PR,
mm.
Mexico, they're very, you could be comfortable, you can make mistakes, or if you don't understand, they'll help you.
Yeah,
So,
PR definitely. I've been there.
oh yeah, yeah, I have done there too. So,
Those are my three out of the country.
oh yeah, you never been to
Yeah.
Cuba?
No. I was thinking
Okay.
I want to go somewhere, two places maybe like from now to the end of the year. But I just don't know.
Mhm.
Like the first one, I want to go to a South American country or Latin American country. I don't know if I want to go back to Colombia, if I want to go somewhere new. But
Mhm.
then the second trip, I might go to Thailand. That wouldn't be a solo trip. It would be with somebody.
Okay, I see. I
Yeah,
see. Yeah, I always travel solo. I hate depending on people, especially females. Oh, I'm gonna go. I can't go now because I don't
that's
have time for that. I
everybody.
just rather go by myself.
That's
Oh, I think
everybody.
females are worse. I
Mm.
think females are worse. Girl, I still haven't got my nails and my hair. Just meet you there. Nope, I'm just gonna go by myself. So I've been traveling by myself for the last 4 years. Before I would be like, nah, I gotta travel with my girls, like travel with friends. So bump y'all, I'm going. Like I'm not canceling my trip because you guys can't go.
That's the type of
So it is
time.
what it is. I definitely travel solo when I go places. And I'm cool with that.
So
So
being like a woman traveler, or like your first, all right, you've been traveling ever since, you've been younger,
I was
right?
born,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, military life.
So
So
you never
yeah.
had that you had to overcome that fear of like, oh, I'm gonna be alone, this and that. You always sort of just
Um, lem so when I first my first trip to the DR was in 2018, and I came with my best friend Colombian. Um, I wasn't comfortable with coming here by myself because I just wasn't. I had never been here before. But after that, and we were supposed to travel again to another place. We were supposed to go together to what is it? Where were we supposed to go? I don't remember where we were supposed to go, but she couldn't go. She
okay.
couldn't go. And so basically I was like, well, I canceled. I just didn't go. I was like, well, let's wait until like next month or for 2 months to go. So then we had planned to go back to DR. And no, it was, oh my God, where were we planning? A cruise. It was a cruise. So I was like, I'm not about to get on a cruise ship by myself and go on a cruise. That's what we were doing. We were going on a cruise. And
Oh,
then that, we canceled that because of something family issues. Because it was supposed to be a girls' trip, but
yeah.
her being affiliated with the military to the kids in school. So
Damn.
she couldn't go. So then I was okay, we'll just do DR. So when it came to DR, again, couldn't go. So I was like, I'm going back. So I went back to DR by myself. Like I had fam there at the time, but I didn't know them like that.
Mm,
But I went, fell in love with it again. That time it was the first time it was Santo Domingo, the second time
yeah.
Santiago. And I just fell in love and I just was like, you know what? I could see myself settling here. But it took
Mm,
me 4 years to make that decision before
damn.
I finally decided, yes, this is where I'm going to settle and live. It took me a
Shit.
minute. 'Cause I
Apparently,
didn't
I
just want
have.
to make that move and regret it.
Yeah, yeah. Apparently, I have family in Santo Domingo because I'm Haitian, so I have family that went from
Okay.
Haiti over there. I have a cousin who like has kids and stuff like that over there, and he lives there. And when I
Mm-hmm.
went there and I came back, I have no idea who this man is. I'm not gonna lie. I don't. I never met this man. I never even talked to him. Why is he talking about? Oh, because he called my brother. He was like, "Your brother came out here and didn't come see me." I'm like, I don't know this nigga. What do you mean? Yeah,
Wow.
but and I was all the way like he's in Santo Domingo. I was like 4 hours away. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but yeah, interesting, interesting. We might have family members
Yeah.
that are that know each
You
other.
never know. You
Yeah,
never know. I mean, this world is so big, you just never know who you bump into.
so
So
big
it's
and
just
yet so small.
amazing and so smart. There you go. There you go. Let me see.
Mm.
The Mama Juana is sold by vendors. Is it legit? I've never drank Mama Juana out of the stores because my Dominican mom here, she makes it.
Ooh,
She actually makes it. So I've only drank her Mama Juana.
yeah.
Royals loyal. I've never drank it from the vendors or anyone, but I never heard it was bad. No, I didn't drink any Mama Juana at Flip Flops. That was Patron. I was trying to think if I tried like the Mama at Flip Flops. No,
I
that was
had some.
Patron.
I had
So
some at Flip Flops and I had some at Finger Fingers.
I still have never been a finger yet.
Oh, okay.
Still never been
I
there.
pulled
I
up
heard
on
his
him and
food
he
is
was
so good.
outside with some people, and then I was like, "Yo, I seen your videos. Like, I just wanted to come say what's up." And he showed some love. He gave me like, give me a drink and no, he gave me a shot, and I bought a drink,
Hmm.
whatever. And then I was just chatting with some people, some like older Black Americans from like all over, like Chicago, from here and there. And then we went out to go eat. So I mean, shoot, it was a fun time, very fun time.
Ah, okay. Okay.
But the
No,
mama Juana, I
I
haven't
still
had it any other time other than that.
I have a bottle just as decoration of Mama Juana, which I'll go because I see Aquaman saying, "What is Mama Juana?" It Mama Juana. I mean, it gets me going. I don't know about anybody else,
Oh,
but sorry, excuse me. A lot of people supposedly say like it gets men like
yeah. Like,
aroused.
so what does it do for women?
But I'm just always happy. I'm more like for me, as far as when it goes sexually, it doesn't do anything for me, but it's just I don't know, it makes me feel good. Like I'm just ready to have fun.
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
need alcohol to get me in that mood. But it's supposedly, and a lot of men can say it's not true. It's supposed to make a man basically go longer. But
Mm.
I've had some guys say it does. Americans, and then I had some guys say, "Oh, it doesn't do anything for me." And then a lot of guys don't drink it. Not too many depends I men drink Mama Juana. They're like, "Nah, I'm good." And I'm like, "Why not?" But
Isn't it?
no, it's
Isn't it?
alcohol. It's hmm
Yeah. Isn't it crazy how we took? Because I'm pretty sure the origin of it was like a medicine, right? Of like
hmm
the Garifuna people or something, and it was
yeah,
medicine, and they made it into an alcohol. So yeah,
yeah. It's
so that's the
smooth.
origin.
It's
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very smooth for you. Those of you guys who don't know chat, it has rum, spices, honey, and it's and here in DR, usually it's made homemade. A lot of people make it in their homes, and like they pass the recipe to like different generations. But yeah, just like a real smooth alcoholic drink. But I take shots. I don't sit there and drink it,
Yeah.
sip. I throw it back. So that's what people do, take it as shots.
You
But
what?
it's good.
What do you
I
do?
take it as a shot. Like a
You said
shot.
you said I
I
throw it
have
back.
I do. I throw it back.
That's like
I definitely throw it back. But no, it's good. What about you? Go to Africa. I would love to go to Africa.
I'd be down to go to Africa. I've been hearing a
Absolutely.
lot about Tanzania, and off from west side. What is it? Zambia?
What? Mhm. Yeah,
Yeah, you've been
Zambia.
talking about
Uh-huh.
Zambia. So
Uh-huh.
I don't know. It's been a lot. It's been on my radar a lot. To maybe I'll swap out my Latin American country or Thailand with an African country or area.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I've never been to Africa and I've never been to Asia, but I've been to other parts of the world.
Okay.
So I still have
One
some
day I'd
traveling
love
to
to go
do.
to Haiti, but
I've been there on a cruise, but that's not the same. It's not the same. Um, but I mean, I know things are really bad right now in Haiti, but I know they have some beautiful spots. I mean, there's been a few YouTubers who have gone there and they've showed it, and it's just
yeah,
wow, you know, absolutely beautiful. So,
one day.
but I always say I want to go, and my fan bam here, they're like, go ahead and go because you're gonna. They were like, if it's you and I go, you're gonna be the first one to get kidnapped
Yeah. My
because your family's the one who has more money. Like, oh,
my one of my very like good friends, his father got kidnapped. His father and his sibling got kidnapped like recently, and then they were asking for like
oh,
an
shoot.
insane amount of money, like $300,000 for both of them,
Yeah.
for him, for his dad, and for his little sister. And then so out of good faith, they let the sister go for like uh, a certain amount, and then they were holding the dad for like 50K, and then they gave the 50K, and then they were still asking for more. But then after a couple of days, they let him go. But yeah, it's pretty serious. They
Shout out
said
to
the
you,
dad
Jill,
said,
aka
"Shout out to Joe. Shout out to
Jill.
Jill, aka
Jill.
MMA
Yeah.
fan." Um,
Wow, that is so scary. I think I'd pass out if I ever got kidnapped.
yeah.
That is no joke.
He said he heard a knock on his window. He put the window down, and then there was just AKs just pointed at him. And he didn't see it because he had a military car, so the windows were tinted. So he just, so that's how they knew to target him.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dang.
It's serious.
No joke. It's just not. And as much as people want to go, it's like, why would you chance it?
But I know people
Because
going though.
you know people who are still going.
Yep. My
Oh,
mom just went.
why?
I don't know why my mom just went. She went like 3 weeks ago, and then one of my old coworkers. I have him on WhatsApp, and I just saw him like there like last week. So I guess it's like if you can get in, because you have to get into the capital, you have to find a way beyond the turmoil. The turmoil is in the capital, so sometimes people drive through the mountains, like around the mountains where you're almost about to fall, just to try to get to a safe spot, and then go about your way, finding out where you're going. But then
Oh,
you got
okay,
to
the
find a way
Brooklyn
back.
processes as long as you don't stay in Port-au-Prince.
Yeah, I'm sorry for like cutting you off. It's a little bit of a delay.
Oh, no, you're fine. I don't feel like you're cutting me off. You're good. Port-au-Prince, countryside is safe.
Yeah.
Ah. And have you been at Haiti before?
When I was like 2.
Okay, so it's been a minute.
It's been a minute. It's been about maybe 4 years. I'm just kidding.
Oh, I was like, oh. Yes,
No,
he's
yeah, since I was 2.
Haitian.
Yeah.
I'm JoJo. He asks if you're Haitian.
Yeah. My Creole is
Do you
trash.
speak? I was about to just ask you. I was about to say, do you speak it? Oh, speak it.
My shit is. I could understand it a lot more than I can speak it. My shit is trash. But when I'm at like a public area with my friend, we could communicate with each other, like, so people don't understand.
Okay, JoJo says I am too.
Okay.
JoJo.
Haitian brother. Shout out to JoJo.
Yes.
So you
Yes.
got a little Haitian community building up under you.
That's nice.
Okay.
I'm all about them. I'm all about Haiti. They're like I said, they're very, very hardworking Haitians here in DR. Very, very hard and very, very nice. Very nice. I've sat and helped people with their English. Like if they hear me on the phone speaking English, they'll come up to me and be like, just for like 15 minutes, can you just help me with my English? And I'm like, yeah. And we'll sit down and I'll just help them. They'd be like, can you just tell me if my English sounds good? And they'll speak it. Like very, 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 very like intelligent. Like a lot of they know more than 3 languages compared to anybody else. Like
true.
very
I think
nice.
just
Haitians here are
knowing
so
the 2
nice.
languages, knowing those 2 languages allows you to just knowing 2 languages in general allows you to like branch off into like more.
No, so nice, so nice. Especially in La Vega near my mommy's house. There's it's like it's a house, but it's like broken down. Like at the top, it's like a Haitian family that lives there. Then at the bottom, a Dominican family and a Haitian family. And there's the little boy. It's a little boy and his little baby brother, and they're there by themselves. I want to say he's like 9 years old, and he's watching his brother. But every time I would stay at my family's house and wake up, I would hear the baby crying. He's at least 3 years old. So I would go and get food. Like, my mommy always had food made, and I would just take it over there and I'd be like, "Are you hungry? Tiene hambre? See," and give the little boy food, like a bowl of food. And he would take it and go eat and feed his brother. And then when the parents would get home, they would bring the bowl or whatever back over and give it to me and be like, "Thank you." But they have to work. The parents are out there working.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're there. The door's always open, so I'm always looking to make sure he's okay with his baby brother. But it's like, it breaks my heart. It's like, at least being a good Samaritan and giving,
Nice enough
I'm all
that
about
you
giving.
were there. Like it was you,
Yeah. And Dominicans on the street help. They bring them over food. Like everybody is giving.
Yeah.
I've never seen any Dominicans mean the Haitians in DR. I've never seen it. I mean, I hear stories, but everybody on the street is nice. Everybody's talking. How are you? Buen dia. Yada yada. Everybody's good. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Rodolfo. Kalo K. So yeah. So what about you? What countries have you traveled to?
I told you the three Latin American countries. So, all right, well, Puerto Rico counts as the U.S. territory. So Puerto
Mm-hmm.
Rico, Colombia, Dominican Republic, and that's it from like outside. Even in America, I've only been to like a couple spots. I definitely want to travel more. Um, but
Is
yeah,
there anywhere in particular that you really want to go that you haven't been yet?
it's so up in the air right now because I have a way to go, but it's about planning. It's about not making myself a relo, you know. So it's a lot of it's not a lot. I just need to focus and figure out like you're helping me right now. You told me like some valuable information about spending wise, um, and
Mm-hmm.
then and also you said you're a travel booking agent,
Travel agent. Uh-huh.
travel agent.
Yep.
So I've seen like those types of jobs, and I've always like sort of questioned it, but like hearing you speak about it and saying that that's your best source of income or your best, I don't know, whatever. um,
Uh-huh.
I'm like, damn,
During
okay, that's
COVID, no. COVID,
say
it
it again.
was tough because during COVID, when COVID had hit, like in 2020, 2020, it was tough. Like
Yeah.
it was slow because, no one wanted to travel during the pandemic.
So
And
how do
so,
you do it? Are you do you have a website that people go to that they book through
uh-huh.
there, and then you just book it on the back end?
People could send me a message through my email, and then I also have a website that they could go to. But every time people go to my website, they're like, "Nah, can you? It's just too much. Can you just go and book it? I want to go here this date, and come back at this date." And so I was like,
So
"Just give me the information where the what airline you want to take, where do you go, the date, and I'll do everything from there."
okay.
That's it.
So you're
Mhm.
so is it does it work so well because of your brand, your personal brand, Yo Soy Kyla? Is your website Yo Soy Kyla, or is that like is your
No.
website no?
It's my
Uh
YouTube. That's just my YouTube.
okay, okay, okay.
That's not my personal brand. Um my brand in my website is basically it's called Tropical Traveling. So I'll send you information, and yeah, a lot of people just usually email me, and then I
Yeah.
tell people to also go to my IG, and because a lot of people contact me through my IG where I could help them book trips and everything like that. But a lot of people, they always say they just prefer me to go in and book it, just depending where you want to go. So usually, like a lot of the travel agents, planning, if you just are planning a flight from, like I said, like if it's from like New York to DR, they won't do that because it's like go online and look at it's simple. Go
Yeah.
online, look for cheap prices. There are many applications where you could look for cheap flights.
Yeah.
But if it's like need help with, the flight, a hotel, transportation, things like that, then that's usually when they'll book for you. It's usually when we
Okay.
book. If it's like more than just a flight. Because anybody could go book a flight. It's not really hard to book a flight.
Okay. So they're
Um,
paying for like not only like you know where to look, but also the service of just doing everything for them and
Absolutely.
knowing it the best way. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I like that.
What airport do you flying for Puerto Plata? What
Um,
airport? POP?
is it Louisa something? No. Am I bugging right now?
No, and I never flew into Puerto Plata.
Uh,
Um, Puerto Plata International.
yeah. Oh,
POP. I always hear people say I'm flying a POP.
Gregorio Luperon. That's what I was thinking about.
Okay. Yep,
But
you
yeah,
said it
that's where
right.
you gonna go. That's where you go.
Gregorio Lupeto International Airport. Yeah. Aquaman said, I see it's POP. Everybody always says that. I'm flying into POP or SDQ or yeah. Don't visit any country that still practices slavery like Dubai, Saudi Arabia, Sudan, and many more. Wow, you know what, Brooklyn Prophet? My sister lived in Saudi Arabia for 8 years. 8 years. Her
Damn.
husband and her 3 kids, and she loves it there. She loves Saudi Arabia. I never
Yeah.
heard anything bad about. That's interesting. I never heard anything about Saudi or Dubai. I don't know who's ever lived in Sudan,
But you know what's interesting? What country
but
doesn't practice slavery? It's just
mm,
modernized, isn't it?
good point.
Put this way.
That's a good point. My sister loves Dubai. She prefers Saudi Arabia. She said she prefers to live there than the States. They like it there. I mean,
I
and
definitely
then
want to go to those
obviously
type of
her husband's
areas.
making good money because he's on a contract job from Florida. So they're making good money. But I never heard her say anything bad about Saudi besides it's freaking hot.
Mm.
Like the heat is no joke. But besides that, they like it there. They say the people are nice. Um
I
the women are
aspire.
starting to have more freedom. Like the
Yeah.
women are starting, things are changing. Like before the women couldn't drive and there are a lot of, certain things that they couldn't do. But now it's like things are changing over there.
So what is it that's doing that? Like for example,
Again, sorry.
like what is it that's a lot like I've been hearing that too, but is it
Mhm.
more of a political or is it more of like what is it that's allowed that to start happening in the last couple years?
That's a good question. I don't Obviously I think it has something to do with the government, but I'm not sure what's allowing all these changes. That's a
Okay.
good question. I'm gonna have to ask her because they've
I'll
been back
definitely
and
search it
forth.
up too.
She lived there in 20. They lived there in 2010, also 2010 to 2014. Moved back to the States and moved back in. They moved back in 2018. So they've been, again, he's on a contract job. So yeah, on the internet, it's being temporary closed. For the airport, Aquaman TV,
What?
for POP airport, I thought it
Wait,
was
bro.
close to.
Wait, I'll show it to him right now. Hold on. How do I flip my camera?
Okay.
Oh, fuck. Settings.
There
I
should
got
be
it.
like a little.
I got it. I got
Okay.
it. I got it.
I'm gonna put you on the big screen, the solo layout. One
Hold on,
moment, so I
let
can
me
make it
flip.
bigger.
Okay, I got it.
You're good.
Again.
We see you. Here we go. Puerto Plata, and I don't know if he was saying is the airport closed? Or are
It's
they
not
doing?
saying. I'm just gonna show it. It doesn't say closed here.
Oh, okay.
Just in case
He
he was
said it's
looking
not
at something
showing.
else.
Unless I don't know if you're trying to book tickets,
Oh,
Aquaman, or
if
looking
that's what's
for
going
flights,
on, I
or
don't know.
looking for flights. Like if you try and put in like you want to fly into POP.
Oh, shit.
I'm not sure. Okay.
I feel like it's dark in
they
here. That's fine.
they Americans, nothing going to happen to them. Ask the Philippines Africans because they trying to appease the West for investors. Very
Oh, that could
interesting.
make sense too because aren't the Saudis just buy WWE or the
Yeah,
companies?
like for the oil,
No, for
or
the
the
wrestling, like Vince, like WWE, they bought like they spent like a billion or so dollars on buying
real. I didn't know
or
anything about
investing at
that.
least. Yeah, This is sometime in the past couple months, but that's interesting. I'm not saying that's the reason
Oh.
why, but I'm saying if they're doing financial like dealings like that, maybe they are like, oh, we have to start. I don't know. It could be a multitude of different things.
Interesting. I'm not 100% sure,
Me neither.
but I know that it's been like that like for a while.
Mm.
Or hmm.
But I definitely want to have my money long enough to be able to go to, places like that, like the Middle Eastern countries and
I want to go to
all
India
that
too. I
stuff.
would love to go to India
Yeah,
and Sri Lanka, like those countries.
yeah.
So, and where are you from in the US?
I'm from Connecticut.
Connecticut. Okay.
Yeah. Where in the U.S. did
Connecticut.
you live in? Have you ever lived in the U.S.?
Yeah, I lived in the US before I on a military base in Illinois.
Okay. Okay. Illinois.
I've only lived in on military installations my
They didn't
life
buy it. They just
up
have
in
some big
here.
pay-per-view shows there. So they like made a big investment, right? So I was saying they either bought it or made a
Mm.
big investment, but the investment was still in the billions of dollars.
When was this?
I want to say at least 6 months ago, at least.
Hmm.
Or around there, at least
Interesting.
4 months ago.
You say, yeah, I was
Yeah.
looking at tickets. I see it was closed May 8th through 2023. Run. Yes, you know what? Flip Flop spoke about this a while ago. Was talking about how POP was going to be shut down for a little bit. Okay, Aquaman TV. Yeah, maybe that Delta Airlines is not giving me a date. You know what?
Damn.
You said from May 8th through so
The
the
whole
the
year.
year?
Damn.
I didn't know it was gonna take that long. It was really like a few months.
Wait, hold on. All right, hold on. Let me flip my camera. Look at this. You don't have to make it big if you look. So we
Okay.
don't so we
Just
don't
so
spew
so
false
everyone could
so
see.
we don't
Because I know a
spew
lot of
false
people.
information. But I
You're
don't know what's going
good.
on. Why he can't book it right now.
I'll put on
Just the highlighted
here. I'm
area.
gonna make it bigger. That the work to be
Honest.
carried out with
Yeah.
the objective and commitment to maintain the highest standards of operational safety at the airport. The runway will be closed from noon on Monday, May 8th, 2023 until Wednesday, May 17th at 11:59. Oh, it says it right there.
Yeah. So but it said until May
And you know what?
17th.
Yeah. That's why I was like, for a complete year, I don't think it shouldn't be closed that long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Said it reopens on May 17th. Oh, you have put that under. Okay.
Oh,
So it
okay.
should be open. We
Yeah.
all was doing the research.
Fuck.
Sorry, it's my fault because I'm not even looking down the comments. No, so then it should be good to go now because it's June.
Yeah.
Y'all
Interesting.
still going hard. We still going hard, Jamie's. Left West Side TMZs to over here.
West
West
Side
Side fell
stay
asleep on it
falling asleep.
again. Oh my goodness. And that was a fun live. It got fun and then yeah. I was
So
like, okay, move this bar
I was
crazy.
switching between different lives, and I watched. I started with your live, and then I went out for a
Mm-hmm.
little bit. 4 hours later, I came back. You know, checked Jay Rello's live. It was a little boring. I was
Ay,
like,
Dios
all right.
mío.
I checked your live.
People kept coming in the chat. He's going in on you, Kyla. Oh, now he's going on you.
I don't
Casanova. Oh,
even know
now
what
he's
the
going
beef
on
is,
you.
but I'm gonna watch your streams just to figure it out. I was right before I joined here. I searched it up, and I searched up your name, and I saw something with. I was halfway through the whole live stream where I think it was Big Super talking about Jay Rello hopping out the car to go smoke some, and I'm like, what did I miss? So I'm gonna catch up. I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna catch up. Hey, and you know what's crazy? Because so I was in the car with my
It's
friend,
just,
and I was in the car with my friend when I was watching, right? And I clicked this thing, and then Daryl just started going off, and my friend's like, "Damn." And I'm like, yo, you know he's just tight right now because she looked good. And he was like, yeah, like why he's so tight? And I had to sort of explain to him what happened to Jay Rello, but I was like, I don't know what happened between you guys.
did you see my live when I picked him up?
I'm not gonna lie, this
You,
whole
okay,
travel space thing is like the live panels.
crazy.
The live panels I've only started watching them recently. I've been watching like travel videos, but the live is like new to me. So I have a lot to catch up, and it's so entertaining.
It is, and my thing, um, well, for me, a lot of it's not entertaining. I think a lot of it is just for you guys because you guys are watching and like I said, the different panels of people bickering and going back and forth. To me, it's just plain, just it's what is the word? It's it's not embarrassing. That's not the word I want to use, but it's just like people need to grow up at the end of the day.
Yeah.
People need to grow up and take responsibility for their actions instead of blaming everybody else for their problems. And that's just what it comes down to. Like I don't get on my panels and talk mess about anybody. Again, it was a lot that happened. His first
All
trip
right, so
to
tell me.
DR. Oh my, I hate talking about this guy.
Let me get a snack real quick. My stomach is like.
Do I really got to talk about this again? Just go to my live.
Just, I'll go to your live, but just what happened in the car? What when you picked him up? I guess that's what I really want to know.
Man, it's a lot happened. A lot happened. Well, here Brooklyn Prophet is saying a little bit here in the comments.
I watched his whole demise too last week. It was crazy. The whole thing. I was tuned in like. I was tuning in I was waking up like searching his name. I was just like, what's happening next? But that, shout out to Jay Rello though.
And I'm sure he has a very entertaining, like, I would never say that he's a horrible person.
He's very entertaining.
I would never, but he could sit there and entertain y'all. Like, I mean, even when I met him, I was just cracking up. Like, you are something else. Like, dude. But like I said, I'm just gonna put it this way: when it comes to the disrespect, that is when him and I started having problems. The disrespect, and just thinking you could do it or say whatever you want, and you don't want to own up to what you did was wrong. I mean, from being picked up from the airport to popping, to not wanting to pay, not me, the person who was driving and picked him up, oh, I'm going to pay you, and then get there, oh, I don't have money, you better take this is all I have. Very disrespectful.
Yes.
And then, okay, I'm done with you, calling again for help, and then me being the nice person that I am, okay, let me help you this time with this and that. And then you still turn around and you're disrespectful. People basically, oh, he's doing a live and, how much would y'all pay for this? How much would you pay for Kyla? When I just spoke to you and told you to keep it respectful. And so then that's when the bridges were burned with me. Everybody has different situations or different stories when it comes to him. I have my own story, which I never went and put that out on YouTube. I spoke to him behind closed doors when that happened. But then people wanted to know, like, why don't you, mess with Jay Rello, or why aren't y'all? I was like, oh, I'm just going to come out and say, like, he knows, because my last message to him, he knew the reason why. But I'm not going to sit here and, wish him bad that his channel got taken. I mean, that's not my business. That's him. I have nothing to do with that. I wasn't watching live that everybody was talking about on his channel when he was in, here in DR or whatever he was doing. I didn't know anything about that until all these people were going live talking about it. So I mean, it is what it
I saw
is.
all of
Like
it.
I didn't see any of it. I didn't know until TMZ went live and told me to pull up on his panel to verify this whatever happened with his flight. Because I'm a travel agent, so that's when they're like, Kyla, you're a travel agent. Look at this and tell me, is it legit? No, it's not legit. Period, point blank. If it was legit, I'd be like, yeah, it's legit, and that's wrong if
You're not
somebody
messing
did
with
go
it.
in there. No, I just, he showed me and him were on the panel, on TMZ's panel together, and he said he'll pull it up. He didn't pull up the whole itinerary, but just from what I saw, and I was like, no, what is this?
Yeah.
This is not itinerary. It doesn't show that your flight got killed. It definitely was changed. Now, whether he did it or someone else, I don't know. I didn't sit there and say, oh, you changed it, but I just told him that wasn't legit. It wasn't canceled. It was changed. Period, point blank. And then he wants to start getting mad and just like he's mad at a lot of people. He thinks a lot of people came against him and got his channel taken down, and then he was very upset about the flight getting modified or whatever. It's messed up, but you can't be mad at everybody because of this. And it just shows you just got to be careful who you trust too. Everybody's giving him advice. You can't trust everybody, even whoever's sending you money. That doesn't mean that they're good people or will stick by you all the time. So, and that's all I have to say. Like, I don't, I wish him well. I hope things goes, good for him. I would never wish anybody bad, but, it's just about taking responsibility for your actions at the end of the day. And that's all I got to say when it comes to that.
Yeah. In the streets with Keith said it the best. He was like, if you give Rello too much time, he shoots himself or he hangs himself. I'm like, damn, that's true. Like he'll start off like, okay, like he's funny, and then he'll just keep going. And it's like, bro, why did you just do that?
And I have even like I was gonna be like, I'm gonna be your big sister when I used to talk to him even after what happened when I picked him up. Always listen to me. And I would talk to him just like that. I have voice messages I could sit here and y'all could listen to the way I talk to him. Not like how I'm talking to you. I'd be like, listen, damn it. I would just go in on him. And he would sit there and I don't know if he'd be rolling his eyes at my messages. I don't know. But I'd be like, you need to get your shit together. You don't need to be going to ER until you have money. But he would never listen. So that's when I was like, people were like, stop trying to talk to him. He's not going to listen to you, Kyla. So I just stopped. He would laugh. He'd be like, I know, Kyla, I know. I'm like, stop it. Get yourself together. Travel, get a job, save up your money. You said your next trip, you're going to save up money before you go on your next trip. I'm going to work and save up my money. Okay. I'm going to hold you to that. And then he would go and just get himself in these predicaments. And it's hard to listen to because no one going to any country, you don't want to hear about anybody, especially in the travel community, going anywhere and just being stranded without money. Nobody doesn't want to. Nobody. It's hard for people to sit there and watch and then not want to help. But for me, I just think if you don't let someone fall on their ass, they're never gonna learn. If you're always sitting there trying to help and give, people are not gonna learn. They're not going to learn their lesson. They're just going to think, oh, I could go out and do this again. And people are just going to help me again. But, I'm just saying, I have a 19-year-old son who's about to join the military. Trust me, if he was out doing some stupid stuff like that, you're on your own. Do not call me. Because you're not getting a penny. Your ass is going to have to sit in Colombia or wherever you are and figure it out.
Yeah.
Period, point blank. I don't care. I care. So if I wouldn't do it for my own child, I'm definitely not doing it for anybody else.
It's crazy because if Rello did get locked up, what would Rello do if he got locked up? He can't go live. And if they were asking for like
and ask for people to help him, facts.
He's just stuck there. So that's what I guess when people mean like you have to have an emergency fund when they're talking to Rello. He doesn't understand.
And shout out to everybody who is helping him with these trips, because a lot of people were giving him money to go on these trips.
Yeah.
And I would never, those are his supporters. I would never be like,
Nah.
you guys are stupid. They were supporting him. They did what they wanted to do. He had a big support. Like, I've never seen that before. Like,
Some
out
people
of
got it
everybody
like
who's
that.
done, raise or raise, I shouldn't say. People are always sending him, man,
Yeah.
sending him money. I mean, he does good lives. He's showing footage, doing good interviews
Yeah.
with people. But I mean, for someone to sit here and pay for your flight, for your Airbnb, for emails, that's on a whole other
Nah,
level. Like,
but the thing
he had
is,
it good. I'm sorry.
for
Like, you had
Rello,
it good. You didn't have to work or anything. Like, shout
that's the
out to
thing
you
is,
for that.
shout out to Rello,
It is
but
what it is.
for Rello, it's just different. I don't know. It's just the way he goes about it, and he could completely change his life if he really goes about it with the YouTube, taking it seriously, where he'll actually have some money on the side, where he doesn't have to worry about running out of money. But right now, he's really got to hone in, and he's oh man. But shout out to Rello, though. He's making it work. With the people who are sending him money, though, like some people, I feel like they just want to see him crash out. I mean, they do.
They do.
And some people got it like that to pay for that entertainment. They know, hey,
Absolutely.
I could be a course of this history if I just give him $50, $100, or if he can't take this flight, I'll give him $500, and then he's gonna take the flight, and then now I can see some more funny shit. Some people really got it like that.
They do. It's facts. They do. People do. Yeah, Brooklyn Prophet Modified is not canceled, and that's why TMZ called me on the panel the other night to confirm that. I mean, it is. Modified means it was changed. If it
I
was
think what we
canceled, it
gotta
would
look
say
for,
canceled.
is from now on, whenever he brings up the situation, if he keeps repeating the same line, like this, if you keep hearing this line right here, yo, they canceled my flight, yo, they canceled my flight. If he says it like that, like I feel like he's lying, because sometimes when you just lie, you stick to a line. You're like, oh, that sounds good, and you just keep saying it. So just look out to see if you keep hearing him say that, because I keep hearing him say that. I feel like,
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. Like, I just get a headache just
whatever. I'm
hearing
inclined to
them
believe.
it's crazy because we all grown. We're all grown, and nobody should be going through that. Nobody should be work. It's just, how hard is it to go fill out a job application and just work and save your money to do things that you want to do?
Well,
Because you
is he
can't
a
confide
felon?
in people.
Is he a felon? Because it's a lot harder.
Yeah.
They do a background
Yeah,
check,
he
and
served
then,
time for
or they search up his name and they find out that now he's got a community of trolls who know his information, who could go post anything.
They've done it all. They've done it all.
Background
People
check.
did
They're like,
that.
what the
They did all
fuck is
that.
this?
They showed his paperwork. They did, which they did all that, and that's how YouTube is. They will find something, especially if you have a background like that. You just never know. People, they'll find your name, they'll research you, and they'll post that mess. It happened to a lot of YouTubers. Oh, you served time for this. Oh, you went to jail for doing this and doing that. Like, I feel like some people don't know what they walk into sometimes.
It's much harder
When
for
you're
a
talking
job.
about yourself and putting yourself out there, because people are going to find out who you really are. So it's like, just be real with it at the end of the day. You're right, Brooklyn Prophet. He doesn't listen to constructive. He doesn't want to listen. When you try and talk to him, and that's what irks me, because when people are really trying to get into him and say, yo, this is what you need to do so you won't have this problem again, you could just see him just turn his head away, and he doesn't want to hear it. He wants to hear what he wants to hear. He doesn't want to hear it, and it's just like a child. It's just like speaking to a child. Like, listen. Facts, Brooklyn Prophet. I don't. I don't. Never mind. Let me keep it to myself. Let me keep it to myself. But you're absolutely right.
I'm surprised he got in this
And
last time.
let's see what happens the next time. I'd rather give homeless people on the streets my money. Facts. Because I'm saying, like, in the States, anybody could go get a job. Anybody could go to get a job, but some people just don't want to work. They just want to hold their hand out, and people put money in their hand. People don't want to do the work.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy to me. And like I said, I don't wish bad on anybody. I have tried to help this guy time and time and time again. When he made it in use in YouTube, that when he first got stranded over there and he made it to World Star, whose name was in his mouth? Who was blowing up my YouTube and my phone saying, Kyla, he's saying your name and people want to know who you are. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm waking up, my phone ringing off the hook. He's saying your name on World Star, that he's looking for you. He's stranded. I'm like, what? And that's the first thing. As I play the video, man, I'm stranded out here and I'm trying to call Kyla's phone and she's not answering. And I'm like, oh my God.
I'm about to find
Like,
this video. Hold on.
oh my God. Like, and so people are like, well, who is she? Is she the Dominican mango that was twerking at his villa in the pool? And it, like, everybody, like, people were blowing up my phone. Like, people YouTube and just people who I don't know, like, who are you? Why was saying your name? And I'm like, crap. Because before his first trip, we were helping him. I was helping him even after what he did to me. He was still calling me for help, and I still never. I could have hung up and said, "Oh, screw you." Ralphie was telling me, he's like, "Don't you pick up? Don't respond to him." But I did. And if I wasn't near him, I was calling people to go help him. So how am I a bad person all of a sudden?
Yeah.
Because you thought you could disrespect me and you could go on your channel in February and put pictures or videos of me and you're sitting here asking your subscribers how much. So I shouldn't be pissed about that or feel a certain way. I basically just, oh, it's just Rello and hee hee ha ha with you. No, I don't know. You don't know me that well because I'm
He
not
do be
like
on
that.
some weird shit.
It's about respect. Like, I'm not one of your boys in the street. I'm a female. And even men, I shouldn't just say that. Men should be respected too.
Yeah.
But it's about respect. You don't do stuff like that. You don't do stuff like that. To me, that's not funny.
Yeah.
Especially these people will try to help you. And then I don't know how you be feeling. And then for him to come back and I'm like, why would you do that? Oh, because I missed you. Like, he was telling me, he was sharing the link with me, telling me to come on his panel. I don't want a part of that. Like, just being honest, like, I don't want to be a part of that, Rella. It's too much going on. Like, I don't. Like, just wait until things calm down. But I told him I never turned my back on him, but I just wasn't going to be on the panel hee hee and ha ha when everybody was on these platforms and just talking about what he did. Like, people don't want that drama around them. That's it. But I told him, I was like, I didn't turn my back on you, but now you want to sit here and be in your feelings and make a live and saying that, it's not going to get you anywhere. And look what's happened. I just feel like what goes around comes around. What goes around comes around. You think you're going to have a good life and things are going to go good for you when you treat people that way. Are you not looking at your situation and seeing what's happening with you?
How does he keep doing it? Like, right? Like how does he keep ending up in these situations where he goes viral for doing some crazy shit, but that's kind of dumb. Not kind of, actually very dumb. But then I don't know, like, I started laughing because I seen this video. This is one of the first videos that I've seen of J Rello. It's backwards, but
I've never seen that one, but I know who Free Society is, who did it. Mm-hmm.
I remember watching it and I was like, what the hell? And it's been such a long time. Oh, it's only been 5 months. It's been a ride. But yeah, he used to be on some wild shit, some weird shit. With men too, like with the C3 people. He used to take pictures of them, Photoshop it, like make them look weird, like make their faces look weird. put it as a thumbnail, and then like compare it to his picture and ask like girls like, oh, who would you rather smash or pass?
Oh, I
It
heard
made
about that.
I was seeing this in real
Mm.
time. I was like, what am I watching? But now it's all like coming all together. Like, oh wow, like it makes sense now.
And I felt sorry for him even after what happened. And I went back to Sasua because that's when I went and met with Sin, who's a part of C3, and I met up with D Lake. You know, some of the people on YouTube that I never met. And
Yeah.
obviously, Jay Rello was with them, and I could have been stank, and when he came to hello, I could have been like out of my face. But that's just not the type of person I am. Like, I'm
Yeah.
not bougie, I'm not mean, I'm not cruel to people. But it's like sometimes I just think about it like, especially what I heard about what happened in his past. I'm like, okay, everything makes sense. Everything makes sense. So people, and I don't expect everybody to be the same and have the same, mind frame. But
Yeah.
some things are just common sense, like respect
Yeah.
and not going to countries when you can't afford to. Like, it's just common sense. It's just common sense because nothing's worked out, since he's been doing it. It's never been I went there and I came home good and everything went well. It's always something. It's always something.
You know why I'm
And
laughing
it's
though?
just like, you just want to like shake up, be like, wake up. Like, do you not see what's going on? Like, get it together. We got, get it together. And, it's just, nobody wants to see him or anybody else like that. It's just all I'm saying. Nobody wants to see anyone like that. But if someone's not listening, at the end of the day, he's going to do what he wants to do. So you just got to let him be. You just got to let him be at the end of the day.
You know why I'm laughing? Because somehow, some way, like what he's doing is wild. It's crazy, like you're saying, but it's working. It's not working, but it's working. I didn't know who this man was like a couple months ago. Now I do. Now I see him. He's been acting very delusional lately. Shout out to Jay Rello though. I'm not trying to like talk shit, but I'm speaking
No
the
one's
truth. I'm
talking
speaking
shit.
the
We're
truth.
just speaking facts.
Speaking the truth.
The truth is the truth, and facts are facts. No one is downing.
But I've been seeing
It
him.
just is what it is.
But to him, like in his head, he's thinking everybody's turning on him or talking
Yeah,
this,
and
talking
it's
that.
not that. And that's what I hate is that he thinks that. But then again, I can understand why he thinks that because so many people supporting him, and then his channel disappeared. He had all these supporters sending him this. I mean, think about it.
He
You have a
understands
channel, but I'm just saying, if you think about it, if you had a channel and these people are paying for your trips and to see content, and he's out there shooting content that you want to see, and then he wakes up one day and his channel's taken down, you would think too, like, hold on, I had all these people rooting for me and helping me. Why would you take down my channel?
Yeah.
Like, it's
warning.
foul. It's messed up with no warning.
Yeah.
No warning. You just wake up one day from an email that whole channel's been taken down. Like, I could understand because people were supporting him, sending him money. How else are they going to do it now? At a channel.
Yeah.
So I know his heart was
He already
just
has
ripped
800
apart.
subscribers already.
Does he really?
Mm-hmm. I saw it today. I was like, damn.
800?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
wow.
That's what I'm saying. Somehow it's working. Like he's doing something.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's crazy. I'm only laughing because I keep seeing a picture of his face, and it just reminds me of like he's just going through some ridiculous shit, and like he's like, yo, this is my real life, and it is, and that's why like eyes are on him right now. He's acting delusional, but it's polarizing. It's like, is he really doing this? And he has people supporting him, sending him money, and it's like, wow, okay, so all right, and all you do is tune in, and his name is just getting churned into the algorithm. More and more people are just gonna start.
Everybody talking about him. That's why he's like, I'm done talking about him. But I can't sit here and tell you, oh, listen, this time, but not to bring his name up because obviously I was a person who met him. People are gonna have questions for me. You're new on my panel. You have questions. I'm gonna answer them. We didn't just come up and like, oh, let me do a live tonight and we're gonna talk about Jay Brello again. Like, because it's not that, but people do. I mean, it's like every time I'm on a live or on someone's live, someone has like a question about him, about what happened when I picked him up. And so it's like, I'm not going to be like, oh, no, I'm going to answer it for you if you really want to know, because the truth is the truth. You know what I mean? So I'm going to give you the answer. No, I hate talking about him, but it is what it is. It's, you want to know what happened. You want to know what is the situation. I'm going to let you know, because obviously he's not going to let you know the truth. He's just mad at everybody and wants to go at everybody because of his downfall. But I'm going to tell the truth, and I have receipts to prove it at the end of the day. It's all over my channel. He was there with me when I picked him up. He's on live with me. What do I need to lie about?
Watch those videos of yours.
Oh yeah, and I'm glad I did the live. Imagine if I didn't go live from when we picked him up and dropped him off. I could have came on here and said everything. He could have been like, "That's a lie. Like, I paid you. I did this and that." I'm glad I went live from beginning to the end, because that will never be put down. That will always stay up. And so many people have watched that video and was like, "Wow, like that's crazy," And that's true, sweetie. Like, he definitely needs, like he said, he'll crash and burn if he doesn't straighten out his life. And he's lucky he wasn't arrested in the DR twice. But that doesn't mean it won't ever happen. He's just been lucky. Look at everything else he's been dealing with since he's been, since he's came here. It's just been a mess, like back to back. So it's crazy.
Hey,
let him run out of rope and eventually he'll get it. Right.
I'm looking at the thumbnail to the live stream. I look crazy right now. Hold on. Why my shit flip like that?
His channel was taken down because he had it on and then nipple show up on the live. Yeah, I did hear about that. I'm still here. Let's let fur ball in the room.
The whole time my shit, I probably like whatever. I don't care.
You're good. I'm here. Thought I heard my dog scratching. Let me see. Most of his subscribers watch to see him eventually fail. He is getting attention. I'm curious what's going to happen on his next trip. After that, I wouldn't trust nobody out here. After someone took down my channel and then supposedly changed my height.
Yeah.
I think I would just be like, you know what? Until I get myself together and bring something new to the platform, then I'll come back to YouTube, because it's just going to be the same thing. But like I said, that's him. That was an epic live. The one where I picked him up, is that what the one you're talking about? I was so mad. That's why it was epic and it was entertaining because y'all saw a lot. But man, me and Ralphie were heated. I couldn't even sleep. We didn't get back home. We picked him up at 2:00 from the airport. We didn't get home until 8:00 in the morning. Bruh. It was like 7:38, and I didn't get off alive until 11:00 in the morning. Because as soon as we got back to the house, I was still up talking to everybody, because everybody was on the panel and was like, wow, like people they couldn't believe it. They were just disgusted. That was a long live, but you'll definitely have to go back and watch it.
But listen, when I clicked on it, when I clicked on the live, I was already halfway through it. So I definitely was already watching it before.
Oh, from when I picked him up?
Yeah, I don't know when, some time ago, but I was already watching it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because it picked up halfway through.
I see.
Yeah, to the part where Big Super was like, the nigga jumped out the car and ran and to act like he had to kill it. Kylo was talking about he had to go take a piss, and we ain't heard no piss. He come out calm as a motherfucker. Like,
shout out to Big Super.
Yo, shout out to Big. The first time I ever joined a panel, it was Razors, and this dude named Johnny was on there, and I was kind of just like beefing with him just to like fuck around. And then when I left,
Johnny.
yeah, when I left, I was like, all right, good night, Razor, good night, Big Super. I was like, and Johnny, you a bum, something, something, and I just left. And then he stuttered to get his response out, and Big Super just started rolling. I have the clip. I'd have to send it to you or something,
Oh my
or post
goodness.
it.
So you've been on Razor Ray's panel before?
Yeah, like twice.
Oh wow. I've never seen you before. Was your camera on?
I turned it on both the times, but I turned it off. They just wanted to see me for a second because Razor always thinks I'm a
Oh,
troll.
okay.
He thinks I'm a troll because the questions I ask are like, I guess, normal. Like,
Huh.
I'm,
Interesting.
I'm like, hey, Raze, when are you planning a trip? He's like, I don't know if you're the peso man's troll. I'm like, what? What do you mean?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow. He's planning to create his own travel group. They're going to Sosua in September again. Anyway.
Oh God.
He needs to go to Colombia. He needs to stay out of freaking DR.
No, but
That's the
they
next
gonna
thing.
cook him in Colombia. They don't speak English there like that.
He needs to go to Colombia. Like, go to Colombia. Please go to Colombia.
They're gonna
I
cook him.
swear that was the best live of 22. When I picked him
Yeah.
up, oh my gosh. People still rewatch that and just laugh. I will never rewatch that live. They're like, you never go back and rewatch? Never. Because I was pissed. That live message makes me mad. It just, yeah.
So
I don't go back and rewatch it.
I see on your page you haven't posted in like 2 years. Well, a video.
No, I haven't. I've just live. I
Okay.
do need to put some more videos. I have so much like just videos of out friends and people here in DR and doing things. But people do say, when are you gonna post a video? And I hate what's the word? Like when you gotta put together videos, and I
Editing
hate
and stuff,
doing that. Editing, oh my God, it's a pain. It's a
producing.
pain. I
If you
hate it.
have the
I'm
right
probably gonna start.
software, the right computer, it could be a little easier. If you have a MacBook, and it's like pretty easy on the MacBook because like they
Mm,
have like Final Cut. They have a variety of different applications to use, but on the MacBook, I find it a lot easier because they just make it easier to find the files, to upload it, to scroll, to do all this.
hmm
I don't know,
I
it's just a
hate
little bit
editing
better.
with a passion. And I have so much stuff on my camera, on my phone where I could be posting videos, and it's just like I just like going live. Like I'd rather be somewhere here or outside somewhere and just
Yeah.
go live so everyone can see,
Mm.
instead of me just posting a video where you could go look. But I know posting videos is good too. I always used to do videos, but
Yeah.
lately it's just like live. But I like how they have the shorts too, because you could just post like little, a few, videos for a few minutes or seconds, and that be that. But
You should get an
I have,
editor.
yeah, I need to.
Yeah.
Absolutely right. I definitely
Yeah.
need to. Or pay someone to edit. I don't mind paying someone to edit my videos. I just don't have the time and the patience. Because some people be taking 2 days. I
I'll
think when I
edit a
spoke to
video. I got you.
Sin for Sin City, I was like, he was still editing a video. And I'm like, I thought you said yesterday you were editing a video. Is this a different video? He was like, no, the same one. I was like, I
It's because you step away sometimes. It's just like sometimes it's just like a lot. So you just like, all right, not like a lot, but it's just annoying. You got other things to do. You want to do other things on the computer other than just watch a video and then rewind it and watch it, rewind it. But like I said,
adding the music and
if you need your next video edited, I'll edit it for you.
oh, you know how to you do that?
Yeah, I'm like just tech savvy. I just like grew up just doing stuff.
See,
So
I'm not. I hate the computer. I only get on there to work, do my job, and then get off. But I'm not text. I'm not any of that. I hate it.
mm,
I hate it.
yeah, I could definitely do that
Post a
for
video
your
of the
next
daily
video.
life of Dominican Republic. Oh,
Your
Brooklyn
next
Prophet
video,
say
I gotta do that. Shout out to Brooklyn
uh-huh.
Prophet.
Post video of the daily life of Dominican Republic. Also show historic place in DR. narrated. And it's just like I have so much stuff here on my phone.
Mm.
I have so much stuff, but I just, again, it's just the editing, guys. It's just the editing that I hate. I have video footage of me walking in Santiago shopping. I have footage for y'all. It's just Kyla is just lazy. I am such a lazy person. I'm
You
all
gotta
these
do like
videos here on my phone. I'm just
do
one,
like
two,
a
three, four, five.
iCloud, like an
I have 8
iCloud,
videos here.
do like an iCloud membership. Not, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like somewhere where you could upload the videos and then just share it with like whoever would be editing, just the specific clips that you want, and so it's just easier for them to just grab it, download it, and then
iCloud.
yeah, like on your iPhone. You have an iPhone? Okay. So yeah, there's different settings for like iCloud storage. So if you just like, I don't know, invest like, I don't know the different pricing. Um I don't know.
Let me write this down.
Yeah, just search up iCloud. So that way it's just easier to to just send or share between Mac devices or Apple devices.
Like AirDrop, where you can you like AirDrop to people?
Well, like for example, AirDrop.
Is that it?
If you were to, if you wanted me to edit the video, you wouldn't be able to AirDrop it, but you'd be able to upload it to iCloud like album and be like videos of Cancun, whatever, and then I'd be able to just see from there, download it, edit it, and I'd be able to upload it to there too.
Did you ever recover your info from your lost phone? Absolutely not. And you know the thing that sucks about it, Toton, is that a lot of the applications that I had on my phone, when I tried to, first of all, my a lot of my apps were not backed up. Second, when I tried to download a lot of my applications, it says this app is not available in your country. Like my Spotify, I can't use that here in DR. I was having problems with Cash App. Let's not even go into Cash App. That's not available in DR. So
Even
when I can't
have you
download the
used
application in DR.
have you used the VPN?
Yes, and it didn't work for me.
Damn.
When my phone got lost, or you might as well say stolen,
Damn.
because it wasn't there at the register when I came back. Like a complete mess. Complete mess. Like having another iPhone, it didn't back up everything because it said that my phone, it wasn't backed up for, it was like 2 months.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just like, oh, I'll back it up later. And then the internet, you guys know how key the internet is over here. So sometimes it's not strong, it'll be backing up and then it'll stop. And then it was just horrible. So many applications I had, I can't bring back.
Man,
That's the only thing that sucks. Different apps that I was like, okay, I remember I have this app, that app. And then it was like, this app cannot be, this app is not available in your country. I'm like,
it's like, damn, I gotta travel to America to download Spotify.
Exactly. That's what I'll have to do. Just being honest, to download all my apps. So it's the truth.
Damn.
The truth. And then imagine, so once the phone is lost and then you have like a Cash App, your phone that you had, your number is linked to your Cash App. So usually when you log into your Cash App, you have to put your phone number. You know what I mean? You have to put your phone number and then it sends you a PIN. I don't have my phone for it to send a PIN to that phone number. I was on the phone with Cash App, everybody, for like 2 months, like on the phone with the manager, resend all your information. They basically just came to, you're going to have to get like either the same SIM card with your same number or go back to the States and speak to my phone provider since my was linked to that. Yeah. So when you're in another country that doesn't have WhatsApp and you can't download that bad boy, let me tell you, I don't wish that on anybody because it's been hell. It's been hell.
So
it really has. Oh, Google Drive. Google Drive. I have Google Drive.
One last question for me before I head out. When it comes to like being in another country and like phone wise, or cellular service wise. Some people, right? They go out and they
Mm-hmm.
get like a SIM card. They buy like a little cheap phone and a SIM card. Or
Mm-hmm.
on the other hand, some people might just say pay for Verizon a day pass or something,
International. Mm-hmm.
international pass.
Mm-hmm.
What would be the best? If is there a third option as well?
Some people come here and I know a lot of people who, if your phone is unlocked, I say come and just buy a little cheap SIM card with a Dominican number where you could put like basically minutes on it. I mean, even if you put down like $5, obviously in pesos, that $5 should be able to last you a good week
Damn.
with the internet service on it. So that is what I advise. Some people, what else? Do have like second little phones that they just, like I said, if you have like a little cheap, it don't have to be your iPhone, but like a cheap phone,
Yeah.
you can do that. Before I started living in DR, I would just call my phone service and let them know, look, I'm traveling out of the country, and they had an international pass, and I just paid $30 on it, and that lasts me for a good month. For like internet service, my internet service was good. Text messages were free, calls were free. So it does depend on your provider. But if you don't want to go through the hassle of having an extra phone and having to get an extra SIM card, then I would say call your provider, because
Yeah.
usually a lot of providers do have that. And that's not a lot to throw down $30, depending how long you're staying.
Verizon's pretty trash. Verizon is like $10 a day, pretty trash. So
I had
imagine you're staying.
T-Mobile. So T-Mobile was like 35 for me for uh 12 days.
So
30 or
exactly.
35, I can't remember.
So 35 for 12 days, right? But now imagine
Mhm.
Verizon's $10 a day, and you're staying there
No, it's
for like 10
ridiculous.
days, $100, right?
But then another thing with my provider, when I had called them about the situation about my phone getting stolen, they told me, I guess they looked and they were like, okay, we see you out of the country. And I'm like, yeah, okay. Yeah, I've been out of the country. And they said now with T-Mobile, with their service, if you're out of the country more than 4 months, they said that they will cancel your account and your number.
What?
So they told me when I called what happened with my phone, they basically advised me to get a Dominican SIM card and put in my phone, because when T-Mobile sees that you're using the service for more than 4 months and you're out of the country, their policy is supposedly they have the right to cancel your number. They'll obviously notify you first before they do it. But I was like, is this something new? I was like, because I travel out the country all the time, and sometimes I'm gone more than 4 months. But they said this is something they're going to start doing. I was like, well, forget you guys then.
Right?
They said this is something that they're going to start doing. If you're out of the country more than 4 months, they will take your number. They will cancel your service.
That's crazy.
Never that before. Never.
That's crazy. Yeah. And you said
Yeah.
that's
So I just
AT&T?
say, yeah, T-Mobile.
T-Mobile? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yep,
yeah.
I have to leave the country because Cash App is only Cash App is only available in the United States and the United Kingdom, which is England. Other countries don't use Cash App besides the United States and England. No other countries have Cash App.
I didn't know that.
So if you go to any other country other than the United States and you have like a phone and you try to download the application, it's not going to download. Brooklyn Profit, I did try and use VPN, didn't work for me. Everybody was trying to help me. Everybody was blowing up my phone. Do this, do that, Kyla. It didn't work for me. It wouldn't load. Tried different VPN applications, even paid for one, $2.99 a month.
Sheesh.
Nothing.
That's crazy.
Still came back saying that it couldn't download. So crazy. I was the worst thing, the worst thing. You just don't realize once you lose your phone, especially in another country, how, and then you're like, oh, okay, I got a phone now, got phone, but then the apps can't download.
Yeah.
Like they're not downloading because it's not available in the DR. Like I said, Spotify I can't even use. Can't use my Spotify account. After 14 days, it's done. Spotify,
Imagine,
you
imagine you go
can't
to
use
the
Spotify.
United States and then it's like, oh, this is a Dominican phone. You can't download Spotify.
I was like, my music, all my music on Spotify, and it's because of the location I'm in. I can't use my Spotify. Like, this has got to be a joke. So there are good things about living in DR, guys, and there's like things that are annoying.
So, are
Um,
you able to log in on your laptop? Like use a VPN, and you log in on your laptop
to do what?
to play Spotify?
No, it doesn't work.
Damn, even on a laptop?
On even on laptop, it doesn't work for me.
Jesus.
It's
Like the
like I'm just
website.
basically no.
Mm.
Mm-mm. Unless I'm doing it wrong, but someone walked me through it and it didn't work for me.
No, I believe you. I was just wondering.
I mean, I loved my Spotify. That's why I have Android and download all my music as MP3.
Smart man.
Even I have SoundCloud because I had like a lot of old school songs on there, and even a lot of those songs that are good when I'm in the United States and that I listen to come to DR and it would say not available, not available. This song's not available, and I'm like, what? Like, it's why is this not available for me to listen to just because I'm in DR? It's crazy.
Yeah,
And I remember telling my other family members, do y'all have like Apple Music? Do you use Apple? So people have iPhones. The people who have iPhones in DR, there's a lot of stuff they can't use that we could use. For example, if you have Apple Music, they can't use Apple Music.
shit. What the hell? Hmm.
It's
So where
it's
where
very
do they listen to Bad Bunny?
they have this application called um it's an app, and basically that's how they listen to their music, but it's like showing them music videos and it's free.
Mm,
um I forgot the name of it. I mean, I don't use it, but that's what they do. They just have on their phone, they're in the car, that's what plays from the car. They'll plug their phone up and it's like the video on their phone is playing.
mm.
They just type in what they want to listen to, Alfalfa, Bad Bunny, like you said, and then that's how they listen to it, like that.
Is it like
But
a
they don't have like
Orange app?
let me see. I'll
Is it
tell
called
you.
Musi? No.
Tell me again.
No, if it's Musi,
It's
because I know.
black. It's no, it's not called Musi. I can't remember what it's called. Let me see if I have it here on my phone. But that's how they're like, you should this is what you should use. I was like, but I don't want music video. I don't want the music videos to play back to back. I just want to hear music.
Yeah. Even
But that's
with
what they use, and
Spotify,
they
I'm
just
like, why am I paying every month to just listen to music on my like list? Because I don't listen to the music that's curated for me or made for me. It's all bad. If I go into like the general hip hop or general whatever, it's just
mm-hmm.
stuff that they're pushing. It's I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So I just listen to my liked music a lot.
So you have iPhone,
Yeah.
but you don't have like Apple Music?
No, I use Spotify.
You use Spotify. I like Spotify.
Yeah.
I don't miss all the commercials, but I didn't have the other, like, I guess it's like
Commercials.
premium. I didn't have that. Yeah, it's like after 30 minutes of music playing, then go to like a commercial break
Mm,
and then
no.
play again the music.
Mm-mm. I wouldn't
I
do
don't remember what that freaking application is called. I think I deleted it because it sucked.
that.
I was like, what
Yeah.
is this? Like, yeah.
Yeah.
So Yeah, you
That's
have
crazy.
considered Sirius XM. They don't have that here. I had that in my car when I was in the States. Sirius
Serious?
XM,
Serious?
Sirius. I had that in my car when I was in the States in my Durango, but um, I don't think I don't know. I've never tried to download it here. They would be available if you had it directly MP3 files on your phone.
Or you know what? Let's go
Ah.
old school. It's CDs and cassette and old tape players and all that.
I don't have any of that stuff here.
Or what's that? A record player?
Record player,
Yeah.
yeah. I do have all my CDs, but they're not here with me. They're back in England
Oh man.
on my with at my parents' house. My
Mm.
parents still in England, so um my mom was messaging me since I've been on here. I'm like, Mom, I'm not calling. What time is it in England right
Yeah,
now?
it's pretty. Yeah,
It
I'm about to.
is in here. I downloaded all my albums like the old days, then moved them to my phone. I wish I would have done that before. Pandora. I never tried Pandora.
But like YouTube, a lot of music is on YouTube. But I know they'll hit you with the
Never tried
this
Pandora
this
yet.
song isn't available in this country.
Again?
I said they'll probably hit you with the this song isn't available in this country.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what they usually do. And just like my YouTube, it's not YouTube from the States. It says Dominican YouTube. When I get on TikTok, it's
Oh
all
my
like
god.
Dominican videos. When I get on my TikTok, it's different from when I'm on TikTok in the States. When I'm on TikTok over here and I'm like, let me just go look at TikTok. All the videos are Dominican people or it's in Spanish. And I'm like, what is it? Like, I don't want to see this. This is not what I want to see. Like, it's just
Yeah.
Dominican. Everything's just Dominican.
I was like, I think in. Do you think in English or do you think in Spanish? You speak Spanish?
I speak Spanish fluently, yes.
Do you think in Spanish sometimes, or do you speak?
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, thinking you do?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
that's your first like go to?
Is Spanish?
Yeah, like in your mind, like when you think, just is it all in Spanish, or like is it when you're already speaking Spanish? Oh, I mean, you live in DR right now, so okay, that's a
I
stupid
don't live
question.
I don't live near any expats. I don't live in a tourist area. Everybody in my neighborhood and everyone around me is Dominican and only speaks
Yeah,
Spanish.
that makes sense.
So I don't that's what I speak on an everyday basis besides me getting on YouTube with y'all or
So we're
like every day,
practice.
yeah.
We're practice.
More practice, you said?
No, we are practice for
Oh,
you,
okay.
basically, for you to
Uh-huh.
practice your English. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Okay.
even, going back to the States to visit, yeah. It's
Yeah.
that's what I speak on an everyday basis. Everybody over here. There's people here in Santiago that speak English, Dominicans, but it's not people that I just speak to
Mm.
on an everyday basis, you know.
Yeah.
But everyone around me speaks Spanish. So that's all I speak here.
Shouts out
Yeah.
to the chat, to everybody who's been here this whole time listening.
Yes. And tell me your
Um,
name again,
my real name,
or
or
what do
you
you want
want
to go by? Whatever
my
you want, because I'm be like, or I'll say MMG. Shout out to MMG.
my name is Jason.
Okay, nice to meet you, Jason.
My name's
That way I'll
Kyla.
remember you next time. Kyla. Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Very nice to meet you. It's like the sun's coming out right now, so I'm gonna try to go to sleep and get some
Here
sleep.
too, it will be soon.
But
Yes.
had a nice time talking to you, and you helped me out with some things too. So appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Anytime you have any questions, I'm here.
Okay.
Hopefully you'll have another trip to DR, but no, it was really nice chatting with you. Very nice. And thank you so much for, coming up on the panel on my channel tonight. Like never seen or spoke to you. So
No
it's
problem.
always
No
nice to
problem.
meet new people.
Of course, you
Thank
gained a new
you.
subscriber today, so I hope you know that.
Oh, thank you so much, sweetie. I appreciate it. And,
Okay.
you know, Happy Sunday and get lots of rest.
Happy Sunday. Good night.
Thank you. Good night. Bye. Ooh, that was close. And I look a hot mess. Get the likes up, 20 for 20. Yes, you guys don't forget to hit. I look a hot mess. Let me scoot back. My goodness. It's 4:48 morning. It's 5 o'clock in the morning here. But yeah, everybody hit that like button. Thank you guys for rocking with me this morning. KBB says some of those apps have in the settings where you change the region, your info for content. I'm gonna go try that. I never looked into that, KBB. So just change my settings. I never tried that. I'm gonna try and do that and then come back. I'm gonna make a live and be like, thank you, KBB and the Brooklyn Prophet and Agwamki, all you guys for like helping me with that. Because like I said, it is a hassle not being able to, especially what happened with my phone, like download the applications that I once had. It's just crazy. But I will be going to the States sometime this summer. I got some things I need to do. I hate going back to the States. I dread it. I just dread it. But yeah, I got some things to take care of. Definitely miss the shopping, but I just don't like going to the States. I don't like the States, guys. Do you have Instagram? Yeah, I'll put it here in the chat. My Instagram is Morena_Cubana. So if you guys want to follow me, you are welcome. If you guys have any questions about DR or if you guys are planning on coming here, anything, if you need to pick up from the airport, I'm not picking you up. I'm done with that. I'm sorry. I could do a meetup, but I don't pick anybody up from the airport anymore. I have 3 good Uber drivers that you can trust that won't charge you a lot. And one of them speaks English. He's only available on the weekends, though. That's Carlos. But my other 2 Uber drivers, Daniel and Elvin, they are available during the week. So if you guys need any drivers, if I'm available not working, I will ride out with them with you. I don't mind doing that, especially for those of you who don't speak Spanish. So just let me know. And depending on my work schedule, if I'm not busy, I will ride out with them and pick you up and take you to wherever you need to go. But I do have 3 very, very, very good Uber drivers that I use all the time that don't mind coming to wherever you fly, whether it's Santo Domingo, Santiago, Punta Cana. It doesn't matter where you flying to. They are very nice guys that will come and pick you up and you're safe with them. Carlos, like I said, he speaks English. He does tours. Also, he does tours. I've met some of my subscribers through him because I mean, some people will just talk to him and they'd be like, "Oh, you're so Kyla." And he's like, "Oh, I know where she is." And then he'll call me and be like, "Hey, there's a subscriber or a person I picked up and he subscribed to your channel and he wants to meet you." So if I'm available, I'll be like, "Come pick me up, Carlos." And he'll pick me up. And then, I've gone out to dinner with, some of my subscribers and we've gone to the river. So yeah, it just depends when I'm available because I'm very busy with work. Like I work crazy hours from my laptop, digital nomad. It's not all about being over here on vacation and chilling and just I work, definitely work. But yeah. Let me see comments. Move back. No, you don't. I definitely do. My makeup is already worn off, but this is the natural me, guys. No makeup. No makeup anymore. I look a mess. Call your mom. It should be daylight in England. She sent me 2 voicemails since I've been on live, but it's because my mother just has nothing else to do. She just she knows I'm up. It's 9:53. It's almost 10 o'clock in the morning in England. I should go on FaceTime and should be like, "Mommy, say hi to everybody on YouTube." But she's probably walking around naked in the house. Who knows? Mom is like, excuse me. I need a driver next week. I got you, KVB. I'm actually going to message you on IG as soon as I get off and send you my WhatsApp. And if any of you guys need to reach me, I do have my WhatsApp. That way, KVB, when you get picked up and everything like that, if I can't be there with you, um, just you could be on the phone with me the whole time when my driver picks you up until you get to where you need to get. That way, if you have any questions, I'm here. Wow, that's fast. Next week, I'll leave my sock at home. Yes, leave your sock at home. Do not bring your sock here to DR. You don't need no socks. It's hot, guys. It's freaking hot here now. It's summertime now. It's June. Um, so you guys don't need no socks. Pack those flip-flops and those t-shirts and those shorts. You guys do not need a whole lot coming here. You're on vacation. Like, you don't need all that stuff that you back home. So leave it at home. But I'm gonna send you my information, KVB, this morning. So yeah, you're naturally beautiful. Thank you, but I don't think so. But thank you. Um, also, Kyla loves her makeup. Trust me. So I'm excited for you, KVB. I don't know how long you're gonna be here in DR, but any of you guys who come here and you travel, like really enjoy your trip. Um, I would hate to hear anybody, which I've never heard anybody say, "Oh, like DR was horrible. I didn't like it. I didn't like this. I didn't like that." Never heard anybody say that. But just come and enjoy yourself. If you guys are coming down here for the females, enjoy the females. Just don't let them whip you or overprice you for whatever it is that you want. I'm not the one to judge. My thing is, you know, life is short. Come over here and enjoy yourself. Don't worry about what anybody else, says. Enjoy yourself. I'm all for you fellas. I'm all for you coming over here and enjoying yourself. And it's a beautiful country. The people are nice and beautiful. The food is good. So much to do. Don't just come down here and go to Sosua all the time. There's other parts of the country that you could explore and visit. I always say that. Like, if you're coming here for a second or third time, go to Santo Domingo. Come here to Santiago. Go to Jarabacoa. Go to Samaná, San Juan, La Romana. It's so many different places you could go here. It's so Sua all the time. And I know for some of you guys, it's because of the language barrier. I completely get it. Some people say they prefer to go to Puerto Plata and Sosua or Punta Cana because, more people speak English in that part of the country, which is true. They do. If you don't speak Spanish, then you'll be fine. Be fine in those parts of the country. I know, like Santiago, here a lot of people speak Spanish. La Vega, Jarabacoa, it's like Spanish, 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 but that tells you that you need to practice your Spanish. Practice your Spanish. If you need any help, get help with your Spanish too. I'll start taking people and do some Spanish classes or something one day. So if you need help with your Dominican Spanish, I got you. But yeah, you'll really enjoy the country more if you learn Spanish. You'll really enjoy the country more. You'll enjoy the people more. I always tell people to just try. You don't gotta learn it fluently, but hello, how are you doing? What's your name? How much is this? Where is this? Like, the basics are very important. So, you will really like that. If you see someone with socks on with Slide, they're differently from Florida. They're definitely from Florida. Ah, yes, because that is, I mean, all my family's from Florida. So that is true. I want to I want to get on the beach and learn the culture. The beach is so beautiful. I haven't been on the beach for a while. But yeah, the beach is very therapeutic, peaceful, nice. A lot of people come here, they don't even hit the beach because it's like, the females, the food, the clubs. But hit the beach. The beach is nice. There are females on the beaches too. The beach is like one of the big or one of the like a good place for y'all to go because the girls are walking around in their bikinis. So you see a lot on the beach also, not just like out in the street. But yeah, go to the beach and relax and yeah, you guys would definitely. Aquaman, when are you coming here? I've been once before, but this trip I'm focusing more on exploring. Ah, okay, nice. Nice. Again, if you need a tour guide, if there's a specific place you want to go and you need someone to take you there or show you the culture or the history, like I said, I have people that could do that for you. I have people that could take you around. Like I said, my main man, Carlos, he could do that. Carlos did have a YouTube page, but he has not been on YouTube for a minute. And he's familiar. He knows who Flip Flop is. He knows who Taylor Made Dreams is. He's familiar with the YouTube traveling area. And like I said, he was raised in Bermuda, so his English is perfect. He doesn't even have an accent. Carlos, I just recommend him for a lot of y'all, especially if you want to tour. He's good people's good fun, very chilled guy. So I got the hookup for you guys here. Let me see. BH, I hate Santo Domingo. I call it the traffic jam. Me too, BH. Oh my God. With a passion. I hate Santo Domingo with a passion. I can't stand Santo Domingo. The traffic is ridiculous. But there's a lot to do in Santo Domingo. A lot more to do. The clubs are good. I love the clubs there. Lots of restaurants. Um, Lots of just places to sightsee. So yeah, Santo Domingo, but the traffic is just the only thing. I was going to try Punta Cana, but it just native tourists. But I want to go to Punta Cana. I think I'm gonna plan and go there in September. I've never been to Punta Cana. So some people ask me, and I'm like, I don't even know. I've never even been on that side of the island, but I want to go experience it and see what it's all about. Um, yeah. So no, go try it out. I haven't been there, but if I'm there before you, Aquaman TV, I'll let you know how it is. But I've never been yet. I'm presently learning Spanish. Ah, qué bien. Me alegro para ti. Continue, trust me. I know learning a language is not easy, but it will get better the more you practice and the more you try. Don't give up. I gotta say, for me, me being of Cuban descent, the only time my mother spoke Spanish to me, because I was raised in England, for those of you who don't know, my mother only spoke it to me when I was in trouble. But because everyone spoke English, obviously in England, I wasn't raised around it, like hearing it. When I was younger, I had a Mexican nanny that watched me when my parents worked. And I remember her always speaking Spanish. Obviously, when I go to Florida, my grandparents live in Florida. They speak Spanish fluently. My aunt, my uncle, I think everybody does now except my mom. My parents have been living in England since their mid 20s. My parents are 67 now, my mother and my father. So that shows how long I lived in England before I was even born. My parents were living in England. But yeah. For me, I wasn't raised around it. I had to learn it myself as I got older, like since somebody around me spoke it. But to be honest, living in DR, I've picked up so much Spanish. Like some people think I'm Dominican when I speak Spanish. I'm like, no, I'm not Dominican. I'm American. They're like, no, mentira. En serio? I'm like, sí, soy americana. I'm not Dominican. But because of the way that they speak here, and Dominicans speak different than Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, Cubans. They have different slang, different words. So, um, yeah, you just pick up on what they say and use the words that they say. Like ahorita, usually that means later. Or that means later. But usually in other countries it means like now. But here in Dominican Republic it means later. Like I remember people used to say that to me. They'd be like, oh, ahorita. And I'm like, okay. And I'm sitting here looking at you like, I'm going now? Like, what's going on? But it means like later. Or un chin. Like, tú quieres un chin de comida? Like, you want a little bit of food. So un chin, when you hear that, that means just a little bit. Oh, I could sit here with you. I'll have to do like a live with just Dominican Spanish. Um, I also have if any of you guys have, I don't know how I could post this. I'm gonna show you guys. But there's a Dominican book that's really good with like the Dominican words. Give me a moment. And these are words that you hear on an everyday basis. I'm gonna pull it up and show you. Here it is. Let me show you the front of it. It's called Dominican Spanish 101. And when I'm telling you every word, you will hear all these words here in DR. If you guys want a copy, I could send it to you some way. But this is what it looks like. Dominican 101, Bilingual Guide to the Unique Words and Expressions of the Dominican Republic. And this book it has everything. Like it has the history, the culture, but then like the words too. Like mata, humo, frito, everything. Curse words, cancho, coro, bebé, everything. So if you guys want a copy of that, I could send it to you some way, somehow. I have it on my books application. But when I'm telling you that book is everything, it's everything. Yeah, I'm always here to help you guys out. I want you guys to have a good experience here. Let me go BH. If I see a girl in the DR with tennis shoes and socks on, I just assume she has raggedy feet. It's just too hot for tennis shoes and socks. I think that's crazy. It's too hot. Now I have on like my little, because it's the floor. There's no carpet in the apartments. Like usually in the apartments and houses, it's just a hard floor. So I need to get some slippers, but I wear like my oh my God, I got a hole like socks because you see me in a blanket because the air conditioning is it's hot. If I turn it off, it's gonna be hot. So I know when I was on West Side, people are like, "Why do you have a blanket on?" Because it's cold, but I don't want to turn off the air. It's hot here now. I don't want to turn off the air, so I'd rather put on a blanket and warm myself up. Hola Bermuda Breeze, Kalo K, and yeah, Punta Cana is nice. I heard it was nice. I've just never been yet. Hit the like. Shout out to Bipolar. Yes, you guys. Hit the like and subscribe. Channel. I I think I know Carlos when he was living in Bermuda. Oh shoot, really? Let me show a picture of Carlos. I'm gonna show you a picture of him and tell me if he looks familiar. Carlos. He's such a nice person. He really is. He sent me a message today and I haven't replied back to him. I need to send him a message. Okay, let me show you a photo. Yeah, because you're from Bermuda, Bermuda Breeze, duh. I have him on one of my shorts. He's driving and we're in the car singing. Me and Carlos. Oh, the ugly picture. I'm not going to focus on me because I look a hot mess. Okay, so this is Carlos. This is my driver or my friend. I don't just want to say driver because that's my ride or die buddy. But this is Carlos who does Uber. Can y'all see that light? Let me push it back. That's Carlos Bermuda Breeze. I don't know if you recognize him, but like I said, he's good people's. Good people's. YouTuber Unlimited, you there? Bye, chat. Okay. You can also do lessons on Dominican Spanish that'll definitely get a lot of views. You know what? I'm gonna do it. What days work for y'all? I'm trying to think if I should. Maybe I'll do it on a weekend. Like do it a Saturday or Sunday afternoon, and we'll have Dominican Spanish lessons, and then you guys could join the panel. And I'll be like, repeat after me. I'm just joking. No, but I'll like post it. I'll post like the words and I mean, why not? You guys are coming. I think that would be something different. And if a lot of people don't, join for it, then I'll just be like, okay. But if you guys want one-on-one Dominican lessons with me and my girl Melly, who's Dominican, we could do one-on-one lessons with you guys. I mean, it's up to you guys. I'm always here to help. That's all I'm saying. It's up to you. Like as a video series, you'll have more traffic. Okay. Huh. Thank you for that. Because I haven't thought of that. KVB. Like do a video. Yeah. And just me and some of my Dominican peeps helping you guys with Dominican Spanish. Let me write this down because I will forget. Anything else you guys want to see from me on this channel? Is there anything else you guys interested in? So Dominican Spanish videos. Anything else? Someone told me I should start doing yoga videos. I don't think that's gonna happen. Anything else you guys want to see? I'm here for you guys. So I know I need to start posting more videos, which I have so many. Jason said he'll help edit for me. So posting more videos. I will. I have so much footage. Let me see, KBB. Like as a video series. Okay, that's the same one. So yeah, you guys could always message me if you think of something. But yeah, I'm here for all of you guys. If you got dancing, because I know how to dance at all. Salsa, bachata, merengue, I do it all. If you guys want to see dancing videos, I could do that. I love to dance. Dancing is my passion. Not just in the club, but just doing video with my friends and we could yeah, I don't know. It's been fun. Good night. Thank you, the Brooklyn Prophet. Yeah, I'm about to close up shop. It is 5:13 in the morning. The Spanish Dominican series sounds like a good start, and you could branch off from that. Okay, and you'll be in. Anything for you guys. I'll start planning and doing videos on that, on the Spanish Dominican series. I even like the name of that, Aquaman TV. So, yeah, you guys are the best. Thank you so much. But yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna close up shop. Again, if you don't mind, please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, hit the notification bell because I will be going live again this week. I don't know with who. Trying to get my Dominican girls on here. Hopefully they'll be on their best behavior. You gotta excuse them. I'm the more laid back one, and these girls here are crazy, but they've been wanting to come on my channel, but I just told them they need to be on their best behavior. So, special guest coming up very soon. Probably have Ralph on here also from Japan, since he's in Japan. I just need to get on the same, find a good, like right now, he's probably, time is it in Japan? It's 6:15 in the afternoon. Damn, that means I would have to go live around like this time with him. We'll figure something out. He's been wanting to go live and show you guys some things in Japan since that's where he is. So been trying to plan that also. But yeah. Good morning, Samres. Muchas gracias. Thank you. You got me through my whole work shift. Oh, really? I'm glad. Yeah, again, thank you all for joining me tonight. Like I said, we were on Westside TV's earlier. He did a live with me and he fell asleep. So we finished it off over on my channel tonight. Definitely go hit the like button on Westside TMZ's channel. If you didn't get to watch the live with me in an open panel, you could go rewatch it again. It was crazy. Had some weird people that have never been in these YouTube streets get on his panel, and the one guy he wanted to marry. It was just crazy. You guys could go rewatch that crap. I don't know what's going on in these YouTube streets, but people are just weird. So yeah, you could go rewatch that with this guy. Wanting to fly me out, weird guys. And hit the like button, subscribe to Westside TMZ if you haven't, and again, hit that like button and subscribe here too. But shout out to all of you. Like I said, you guys are the best. I don't know what I would do without my subscribers. Oh my goodness. Shout out to Yang, I hope I'm saying it right, TV. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Shout out to Yo Soy Kyla. I'm now back up to work and you're still on. We were on Westside TMZ's earlier. Then he fell asleep, so he came on my channel. But thank you so much for the donation, sweetie. If you guys don't know, go to youngachat.com. Let me see. I could probably bring it up. But basically, it shows all of the Black YouTube travelers. Let me see how I could bring this up and share my screen. It's amazing. Let me bring it up so you guys could see. If I can. Give me one moment. Let me share my screen and show you guys this. Okay, let me share my screen before I go. So here it is. This is Yanga chat.com, and then you could just click here. Hope you guys could see. You click here, and here it shows you the list of the 133 of the top Black YouTube travelers. Shout out to all the YouTube travelers out here. So as you see, oh, there's me. I'm 111. Then you can just keep going down the list. I am Marwa, Ace, Check-in Effect, K Explore, I'm not sure who that, in the Keys with Streets at number 7, Philly Dawn, number 9. You know, it has the majority of the people from YouTube that majority are probably following. But it's just amazing. International Zoe, Sin City at number 20. You guys may know something. I'm just shouting out the people I know. There's Austin Holloman, the Black Filipino TV, V Swells, number 30. So it just shows here the number, the name, country, how many subs, how many videos, how many views, and when they joined. Stephanie Perry, she's amazing. So a lot of these YouTubers here, Norberis, she's on here, Bo Rakes. So you guys could get on here, and African Dominicans on here, Taylor Made Dreams, Mr. Flip Flop, Rich's Method. Shout out to everybody on here, BMT Travels. Even if you don't know some of these people, go click on the channel and check them out. Travelmatic, Razor Rays at number 62, 215. Yeah, Free Society. So again, this website is Yanga Chat or Yanga. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it. Travel Squad, Lord Williamson. Like a lot of people, Andre and Andre, Love Crossing Borders, Bandana Travel. So yeah, again, go check them out. And just shout out to everybody, because I know a lot of people be putting in work in these YouTube streets on channels. I'm not even gonna include there's Westside TMZ, King and Dreams, Big Boss. I'm not even gonna include my in there because I've been saying I could be doing more. Like you guys were saying tonight, posting videos. I know. I'm gonna have someone else edit my videos because I don't have the time and the patience. So shout out to everybody on this list. Yeah. And out to the chat. And again, I look so rough. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Kyla, that's him. Who? Hola, Reggie. How are you? Okay. What is the name of his YouTube channel? Who? Bermuda Breeze. Oh, it's Sin. Hold on, Sin. Hi, Sin. Sin. Try to call you today. You didn't even pick up my call. Sin did not pick up my call today. Like I was trying to call him for something important and he didn't even respond to me. Strike one, Sin. It's the name of his YouTube channel. I'm trying to think who you guys are talking about. I will be in Santiago next month, so I will hit him up. Carlos. Nice. Do you have Carlos's information for Breeze? If not, I could give it to you. But shout out to Carlos. Like again, he does pickups from the airport and he does tours. So again, like I said, I don't do airport pickups anymore. So if you guys do need help or with airport pickup or just anyone taking you around, I got you. I could definitely give you the information of those. No, what's his YouTube channel? He doesn't do YouTube anymore. What can I give you of Carlos? Bermuda Breeze, do you have me on IG? And I could give you his information. I don't have, he hasn't been doing YouTube. What is his YouTube channel? Hold on. I don't know why he stopped doing it. He said he hasn't had time. I mean, with his job and everything like that. I forgot the name of his channel. I know it's not Carlos. What time is it? He's not up. I was about to be like, let me call him. He's definitely not up. Dang it. I'll find it and let you know, Bermuda Breeze. But I don't remember what his channel is. I'm putting in his name and it's not coming up. I've never even seen his channel before. I just remember one day we were talking and I was like, what was your YouTube channel when you were doing YouTube? And he gave it to me. He told me. So, yeah. K mas. Any other questions? Sin, where are you, Sin? Because I was about to close up shop. I dropped the link, Sin. ¿Dónde estás? Rápido. Who else? Any more questions? I know I'm sleeping in until 1 o'clock in the afternoon today. I am not waking up. When I done these lives at this time, I be sleep. Oof, I'm gonna be sleeping in all day. I was gonna get up and do a little bit of work, but you guys are more important. I'm a night owl, so I'm a morning owl. Sin. Shout out to Sin City. If you guys are not following Sin City, definitely go follow his channel. He's part of C3, the hottest in the YouTube streets. Definitely go follow Sin. Sin. Hey Sin,
What up, though?
what are you doing?
I'm just out hustling, running it up. It's my birthday,
Don't
so
tell me
it's
it's
work.
not your birthday today.
No, not yet. Nah.
Oh, I was like, I know it's not your birthday yet. Shout out to Sin on his birthday month, guys. If you don't know, Sin's birthday is this coming week. He will be having a big pool party here in the DR this coming weekend, June 9th to be exact. Um, Shout out to Sin. Maybe I should post so because I know a lot of you guys in the chat are coming to DR. Let me see. I could post your thing, Sin. You ready, Sin?
You say what?
Are you ready?
Ready for what? Talking about?
Your birthday party.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I mean, we're prepared, so we just prepare, live with the results. But yeah, we go out there, have a good time, come on back. But yeah,
Hmm.
I'm ready, I'm prepared.
Are you excited?
Not all right. Not really. It's like 50-50.
Excuse
I
me?
mean, I've been there
Why?
too many times. I've been there too many times, and if I had a place to go, it wouldn't have been there. But because it was the best decision for everyone to be able to pull up to the party because it's the most convenient place for people to get to.
Mm,
Then
facts,
yeah,
yeah.
Like if you think I'm just sitting here like jumping out of my socks because I can't wait to leave, like I've been to DR a badillion times, so
Hmm.
it's not.
But
It
this is
doesn't
like
have that.
for a different reason. It's your birthday.
Yeah, I've been to
So
DR. I've been to DR on my birthday 3 times before already. This will
for
be my
real?
third.
Oh.
This
Oh,
will be
I
my
didn't
third.
know.
This will be my third birthday in DR. I went to DR for my birthday in 2021. So
Wow. Okay. But did you have a party? Did you celebrate it or do
I
anything?
didn't have like a party or anything, but I
Mhm.
mean, I went out there for my birthday in 2021. I went out there for my birthday in 2019. Like it's
Mhm.
just it doesn't.
I'm gonna say. You don't sound excited.
Say what?
I said you don't sound excited at all. You're like,
I mean, I'm excited
I
for the
get it when you
one.
keep going to the same place
I mean,
all the
that's just for
time.
me. I don't want to down. I don't want to talk down to anyone and make it seem as if it's this or that. Just for me personally, I like going to different places. Now I know a lot of people like DR, so that's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to downplay it in any shape, form, or fashion. There's still a lot of people that still haven't been to DR too, so definitely a place that
Right.
you can check out. It's a great place for you to kind of take your training wheels off when you get into this travel game, because once you go, you start to expand and you go to other places, it gets a lot more tricky as far as moving around. So it's a good place. It's a great place to start. It's a great place to visit. There's a lot of great things about it. It's just for myself personally. I've been quite a few different times, and
Mhm.
I would like to see more. I mean, that's kind of where my channel is being taken to now. Closing out the next 6 months of the year. It'll be more focused on variety of traveling to different places. So, which I'll be doing. I got a nice little list of places I'll be going. So
Okay. What do you have to say? Because there were I had a gentleman on the panel tonight asking some questions, and how many times do you suggest? I know everybody's different, but I've been getting these questions lately. How many times do you suggest for people to come out to DR?
what do you mean? How many
Because
times?
it's like, you have people that come time and time again and just go to the same place. Does that make sense to you?
It does,
I mean,
because I understand. Certain people they want certain things. So, and also, see, for him it would be different for me because I'm a YouTuber. So you have to be very careful in the words you select and what you say, because
mhm,
those same people that you're talking about or could be the same people that follow you, and you could end up losing your following in doing so. So,
mm,
a lot of people
mhm,
like DR for a lot of different reasons. If that's somewhere that you really like to go and visit, hey, go and visit.
mhm,
I always say, after a certain point, you should want to expand and maybe possibly, go somewhere else and see something different. Some
mhm,
people like DR. We know, we know why for the most part. Also, it's close, it's convenient. So I get it. I understand why people like it so much. It's affordable. And once again, we know why people go. We go there so much as well too. So
yeah,
even with that, you can find that in other places. Like if you want to meet females, there are females in other countries, in other places. DR is not the only
you
place
hear that, y'all? Because
that
I
has
feel
women.
like people do think this is the only place that you could come meet beautiful females, and come on now.
Now, I
I mean,
will say
Sin
that
knows.
DR is kind of different in the sense of the treatment that the females give you is a whole lot different, because the women in DR are very aggressive, especially in Sasua. I think that's one reason why
Mhm,
people like it so much.
mhm,
Because the women are extremely aggressive. They're grabbing on you, pulling on you, poppy this, poppy that. When you start going to other places, it's not the same experience. They're not as thirsty, but we all know why they're thirsty.
mm.
But the women are not as thirsty. Like when you go to Colombia, the women are not like that. When you go to Brazil, the women are not like that. When you go to Africa, the women are not like that. When you go to Thailand, the women are not like that. When you go to, any other place outside of Sasua, so Sasua is kind of in its own world in that sense.
Hey, there you go. Like again, he's not telling you not to come here or not to go. Like I tell all of you, come over here, while out, enjoy yourself. Um, but there's some people that go to the same country all the time, back to back to back. Some people don't like to try different things. They like what they know, I guess, what they feel comfortable with. But I would be bored with going with the same place. Like sometimes to be honest, even though like I live here, like right now I'm just like I need a vacation and go to another place. Even though people are like, but you live on an island, you live in DR, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, but it's reality now for me. It's not a vacation like it used to be when I used to come like every few months and go to the club and wild out and go to the beach and do this. Like now it's just like when you start living in a place, then it's different. Not about clubs every weekend, the beach all the time, traveling from this part of the country to that country. Because at the end of the day, I still have a job. I still have to work. It's just it's the way of life for me now here. So it's not like all of you who just come over here for a week or 2 weeks or a month and then go back home. For me, it's just, again, like I said, it's my life. So it's not like it's not as exciting as it used to be in the beginning. But I still love it here. I'm still relaxed. I'm happy, chill. It's like now I have like my everyday schedule. So get up, work, go run in the store, be around a few friends sometimes. But like, okay, work. It's still like the grind. Still gotta grind. So it is that's the way it is. So but I wouldn't change it for nothing. I mean, I like it. Another is always good, so be excited, folks, no matter where it's at. Family and friends, good luck and joy. Facts. That's true, bipolar. It's always another year is always a blessing. So we definitely can't take advantage of being here in a year. I agree. There is woman everywhere. Facts, Big Dave. Shout out to you, Big Dave. Good morning. But there's women everywhere. It's not just Dominican women in DR here also. Dominican women are everywhere if that's what you like. But I definitely say venture out to other countries 'cause you never know what you're gonna see. And you'll probably be like, well, dang. Like I was going to DR like every few months and then I'm like here in Brazil and these women are badder than the women in DR. I mean, everybody's different. So you just never know what you'll see in other places. And Latinos are not just here in Latin America. There's Latinos in Italy, in England. There's a big Latino community. If you guys like Latinos like that, just saying. Germany has like a huge Latino community. Like Latinos are everywhere. So you don't just have to travel here to the DR to be around Latinos if that's what you like. Wait, I can go to Mexico for that. I live in California. I just want to visit a place with more melanin. As far as Thailand, I had been there in 12 other countries while I was in the Navy. Okay. Well, Sin just told you. So yeah, I mean you can, but yeah, like you said, there are other countries that you can go to rather than come. It is so freezing in here. I hope there's nothing wrong with my sorry guys. I'm so cold. I know I'm not losing my mind, it's freezing. Um, I've never been to Asia. That's the only part of the world that I have not been to yet. And obviously Africa. I've always wanted to go to India, but I've been everywhere else. Um, besides that part of the world. But you being in the Navy, yes, I know you travel to a lot of places. Just me being, part of the Air Force. That's why I've been to 23 countries for the most part. It's just, traveling everywhere. So yeah, where are you at, Sin? Why can I hear you? Big
Yeah,
Dave,
I'm
what?
right here.
Oh, you're still there. I didn't know if something happened. You're good.
Nah,
I just didn't
I'm
know.
running. I'm doing both at the same time. I said I'm gonna eventually do like a day in the life of what I do on a day-to-day basis to show the transparency of.
I didn't like that wording, but I get what you meant.
What you mean?
Because you said, me, doing both at the same time. It's like, hold
Oh,
on a
well, I'm
second.
working and working basically at the same
Sin is a
time.
workaholic.
So yeah,
Sin is a workaholic. But like I said, that's what if you want to grind and go on trips and do, like, that's what out here we got to do. Definitely got to work. Like we be
yeah.
trying to tell other people, but yeah, I'm not going to go into that. But, Big Dave, what do you do for work? Me or Sin? Big Dave.
He's
Me or
probably asking you. I'm pretty sure. I just
Oh,
got
okay.
here.
So, I just didn't. Okay, yeah, you did. For me, I am a number one. My one of my main things I do. I am a travel agent. Big Dave. I'm a digital nomad, and I'm also a virtual assistant. So those are my two biggest jobs that I've been doing since COVID, and good money for me. Um, No complaints. Definitely saving more here than I was in the States. So I love my job. I love the job that I do. Training wheels. Training wheels. I was in Peru for the month of May, had a great time. Peru's never even came on my mind for a country to travel to. I don't know why. Why when I think of Peru, I don't see it as a fun country? I don't know why. But I never heard anything bad about Peru. But when I think of it, it's just like, it's probably not fun, like as fun, Peru. Or probably because I think people don't look like me if I would go there. I picture people like being more fair skin. Then again, I'm just assuming, I don't know, but I do know people who have been there and they liked it. So, we never hit countries in Africa. I look forward to visiting. Facts. You don't hear as many people talk about Africa. Why? I'm curious why. Why don't I mean I know it's like way out, but I think that should be a number one place that a lot of people travel. God, people don't talk about Africa as much.
I guess it's interesting for me because I mean
Hmm.
that's majority of more than half of my family are African. So
Hmm.
I'll be going to Africa twice this year. I'll be going in August and I'll be going in like November and December. And I'll be going to Congo, which I've never seen anyone go to Congo. I've seen people go to Tanzania, South Africa. I've seen people go to Kenya, Ghana, Ethiopia, Egypt. I've never seen anybody go where I'm from. So, and to be so yeah, to
Hmm.
be able to go to Central Africa, where I'm from, as a YouTuber, that'll be pretty dope. And I'm doing that I'll be doing that in August. So
Wow. You already have your tickets for Africa?
for August,
Uh-huh.
yeah, August is yep. August is already a wrap. So yeah, I'll be out there in August.
Wow. Amazing. So if you got, I'm gonna put Sin Cities. And hey, Sunday Night Smoke, buen dia. I'm gonna go put Sin Cities YouTube channel. If you guys are not following Sin, definitely follow him so y'all get this good footage that he's gonna bring y'all. Give me a moment.
Yeah, we working. We working. As y'all can see, I'm not focused on the BS at all. I'm letting people, do whatever they want to
He's
do,
not.
however they want to do it, that's totally up to you. I wish you the best. But for me, I didn't get into this for this. It was all about traveling, seeing different places, doing different things, meeting different people, seeing different cultures. So if you choose to, do certain things, that's with you. We just gonna
Hmm.
continue to work and work you, and let the numbers and the work show. So that's what we focused on. So
Absolutely. I'm gonna also put Sunday Night Smoke, who's in the chat. I'm gonna put his channel down in the chat. Also, please, support, you know, these. I'm all up in the freaking camera. Excuse me, guys. Support these YouTubers. They have good content that you enjoy. So I have Sin Cities, the link to his channel there, and I also have Sunday Night Podcast. If any of you guys in the chat have channels, can you please let me know? Aquaman TV, do you have a channel? It sounds like you do by the name. That way I could go and put your links in the chat. Good morning, Life of Bill. How are you? If any of you have channels, please let me know because I don't want to leave anybody out. Like I'm very bipolar put Sin City. If any of you have any channels, because sometimes I don't know. I just be thinking I don't. There's some people that have been in my head like ever, like for a few years, and I'm like, you have a channel? They're like, yeah, I've had a channel forever, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm not following your like, I'm so sorry, and I just make sure I follow it. Today's Sunday, so Sunday Night Smoke podcast. He goes live every Sunday. So he has good podcasts. So please go support these channels. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you won't miss out, and definitely join in. Whether you're in the chat, like comment. If they have open panel, get on the panel and just show your support. That's the main thing. That's what YouTube should be about, is all of us YouTubers supporting each other. None of the drama, just to focus on our channels and enjoying life. Like that's the most important thing. That's what I know a lot of us try and make it about anyway, but it is hard when other things get in the way and the drama and stuff like that. But it's not important. It's about, grinding and bringing all of you good content, different content, that you guys like and enjoy. So, shout out to all of you. For those of you that, maybe one day want to create a YouTube channel, there's no time, no need to start, just start now. Um, it's not a lot that you need to start a YouTube channel, you know. Even if you don't travel, you don't have to be a traveler to be on YouTube. Don't think just because we travel or live in different countries that if you're not doing that, then you can't make a channel. You could create content in your neighborhood. Because there's a lot of places where some of us have never been. And what's happening in your neighborhood or in your state, like that would be something, nice for us to watch. So yeah, just if you want to start a channel, I say start it now. Start it now. I am planning phase. I was a Navy search and rescue swimmer. Oh wow. That's how I earned that nickname. Okay, I cannot swim. So just telling all you, I don't know how to swim. So
what?
I don't know how to swim.
Oh, aren't you? You never try to get lessons?
I never tried to get a what?
You never try to get lessons on how to swim?
Not yet.
I think
I
that's something
need
that you should.
to.
I think that's something that you should do.
I don't want to be at a party and get thrown in the pool drown. But I do need to take some swimming lessons. I think I'm the only person who doesn't know how to swim. I have a channel, but I've been lax on the content. Well, I'm gonna look you up, Life of Bill. Start putting out some content, Life of Bill. So I know we're all busy. Everybody has busy lives, but you never know. You can find some channel anywhere in the internet. Say what? What? Salute. I so Kyla thinks mommy bipolar. Secondhand smoke kills. Big Dave said just subbed. Shout out to you, Big Dave. Sunday Night Smokes has come to the DR this week so I can throw you in the pool at bipolar. Bipolar says finally found it. Y'all are a trip. Oh, Sunday Smoke and Bipolar posted your channel. Y'all are hilarious. But yeah, let me share Sin's birthday roster. This is Sin's birthday roster for his party, his fiesta. Here it is. So this is the C3 Solo Pool Party, which is going to be at Envy Resort Sports and Sports. Viernes, which is Friday, el 9 de junio. Oh, wait a minute. And junio, never mind. Okay, so Friday the 9th of June, and it starts at 5 o'clock. Empieza a las, okay, 17, right? Yeah. That's is that military time since? So that's 5 o'clock, right?
That
I'm
is
just making
correct.
sure I'm right.
Yeah, that's what they
Okay.
use. They use military time, right?
Yeah, it's military time. That's why I was like, oh wow.
But
Okay.
I saw NDR that they use military time. Do they not?
I've never seen it like that. I've always, I mean,
I've seen them write in military time and not the time that we write in. Can you hear me? Can you hear me or can I not hear you? Are you on mute or am I on mute? Hello? Am I on mute or are you on mute? Can you hear me? Because I can't hear you. I don't know. Maybe it's me.
oh, it's me. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I was about to say like.
That was me. I'm like, dang, my freaking AirPod went out. Can you explain? Because there's a lot of people. Scroll back up for the link. Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, we
I
can hear
hear.
you now.
Okay,
Yeah, we
I
can hear
see
you
people saying I'm muted. Can you explain the rules and regulations for your party, Sin? Because
I mean,
I don't just want to be telling.
there's really
Is
no
it
rules and regulations. It's on June 9th. It's pretty much an open invite. If you want to, come to the party, you can reach out to myself. Sin City. You can hit me up on Instagram, Sin City for the number, and then ever. Or you can reach out to Keith, or you can reach out to anyone within C3 if you want to come to the party. And you can also just pull up to the party as long as you come with good energy. You just come in and kick it, enjoy, have some fun, and take it on home. Then you good to go. If you come with any BS or any trash, leave that. We would prefer for you to leave that wherever you may. We just trying to have a great time. Like I said, it's our party. It's my birthday. we just trying to, have a, a great time. So if you pull up, you know what I mean, with no invite, hey, just come to kick it. Leave the BS at home. We have a good time.
All right. And there you go. So I know a few of you tonight in the chat said that you were going to be in DR this week. So if you're going to be in Sosua, definitely go show Sin City some love, all of C3. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people out there, a lot of people from YouTube that you'll get to meet, and lots of mamacitas. I'm sure good music and just good fun, and just go and enjoy yourselves. Like he said, just no drama, just good fun. Lots to do, lots to see. So definitely go out there and enjoy yourselves if you just happen to be in DR this week. I'm gonna have to go support Sin for his day also, so we'll all be out there. But definitely yeah, if you're in the area, definitely go show some love to Sin for his birthday party. And again, if you have any questions, like he said, reach out to anyone in C3. Sin hit his. How can they reach out to you, Sin? Just by your channel?
They can reach out to me on Instagram, Sin City, and then the number 4 ever.
I'm gonna put it down here.
So Sin City,
IG.
the number 4 ever. You can reach out to me on Instagram. I said we're gonna have.
Is that right, Sin? Sin City 4 like this? I should have looked at my screen.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
And yeah, you can. Yeah, we're gonna have food, drinks. We'll have a few drinks, little, food. Yeah, games. We'll have Jenga, Twister. We're playing beer pong. We'll have cards. We'll have all different types of music, international, hip hop, Afro. We're doing awards, so we're gonna have like awards, like best, you know, for example, best sneaker, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So we'll be giving out awards throughout the party as well. And what else can I say here? Hold on one second. Let me see. Let me see.
I will be singing happy birthday to Sin.
We'll have a we're having a lap dance contest.
Oh.
We're doing a toast for appreciation for the whole party and my birthday. And we'll have the finals on too, because it's the NBA finals. So we'll have the game on as well.
Oh. All right. Sounds good. So y'all heard that. Again, shout out to Sin City. If you guys are definitely in DR in the Sosua area, it will definitely be a good time. And I know they're gonna bring some bomb content. So even for you guys who are not able to make it, don't worry. They're gonna shoot some good content and post it on their channels. So just keep on the lookout, and I'll definitely let you guys know where to go see the content once they post it, for those of you who, maybe are not following C3, which all of you guys should be here in my chat following C3. So yeah. There you go. Sin Yanga. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but he says salute Sin City. Oh, here.
Yeah, Yanga chat. What up, though? Yeah, salute to you too as well. Appreciate you spot me on your site. You still got a whole lot of work to do, but for me to be on that site and be almost I'm like at 21, and I've only been doing this since November. I mean, that's crazy.
Amazing, huh? Yes. Aquaman TV says he's following. Shout out to you, Aquaman TV. Thank you. Following these wonderful YouTubers. Again, great content. That's what we're all about. Support supporting, these people who are putting a lot into their channels, because it's not easy. It's not easy. It does take time to
So I got a question. These women that you're gonna have on your panel, do they speak English or they only speak Spanish?
Spanish.
Gotcha.
Only
The
Spanish.
reason why I'm asking is because I was, you remember the panel that I just had you on? I was looking into doing something to where I had women from America and women from overseas at the same time.
Oh.
So they can both kind of give their, their point of view on how they kind of look at.
It's just so hard. Like, I know women over here who speak English, but it's like they're not young. They're like they're older women. It's not how like people would be in the chat would be it. They just speak English. It's not. They're just older women, but like for people who are our age, for the girls that I know or the women that I know who want to come on, they're more like, I guess I want to be like eye candy, but something that, I know that my subscribers would like and want to have questions for. You know what I mean? How you could look at someone and say, okay, especially with their personality and be like, okay, I know they would like you. But it's just so difficult to find Dominican women here that speak English. And that's why I have done videos, if you got our lives, where I've been with Dominican, friends, girls, but they just didn't speak English. So I'm translating like all the time. And sometimes for me, it's just like, when you got to translate, and it's not a problem, but it would be nice, like, if they knew English, just like some of you guys, if you're speaking to the girls, if you guys like knew Spanish and understood it. But I know like it's not, I don't know. It's not always easy like that. Shout out to Smoke.
Happy Sunday. Good morning, y'all. What's good?
Buen dia. Todo bien.
What up, though?
What's good? What's good? Kyla, Sin City, what it do? What's really good? Out here in these Cincy streets working.
And Smoke,
Man.
you'll be out here in DR, right?
What the fuck is you doing? I'm sorry, I'm on these streets.
I heard.
Yeah, I'm on these streets about to blaze this Bell Parkway, coming fresh in from Cuba. Before I answer that question, salute to Cuba.
What?
It was lit.
When?
Yeah, me and my man Charlie B was out there last week. Oh man, lit. Had a good time.
I didn't know you were in Cuba.
Hey man, because you don't follow my shit. That's why.
No, I do. I just haven't been like on YouTube in a while.
Good. Nah, I didn't. I'm actually
Did you post anything?
I'm gonna spill the tea right now. Nah, I just posted like just a little clip of like
Short?
the classic cars on. That was on the IG. I don't really put travel stuff on the YouTube like that. I just kind of.
That's why I was like, I wouldn't have missed that.
Yeah,
okay.
But what I'm gonna start doing is, because I actually finished my first video, trailer. So I'm gonna start putting videos up on fellas. You know what I'm saying? Like, why not? So on the channel you'll see podcasts under live, and under videos I'm gonna just start dropping videos. Like, I got too many years worth of footage that I gotta start laying out. So I just started fresh out the gate and laid out the Cuba trailer. When I was en route to my return to the States, had a little layover, so I'm like, let me work the circuit a little bit while I'm sitting here. So I'm gonna drop a joint. I'm gonna drop a trailer this afternoon, actually, before my show tonight, just to give people a little taste of what Cuba is looking like. You know what I'm saying?
So
like
did
that.
you enjoy it? Tell us a little bit. Like, were you ready to leave?
Well, we went to Havana, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Of course, me, my man Charlie B outside. Follow his channel, also lit. So me and
Okay.
Charlie B linked up out there, and we stayed in Verado,
Dorado.
and
Uh-huh.
yeah, on the Malincon, little Airbnb joint, nice views and all of that. Stay,
Smoke.
I guess was that's what it called, Playa, some shit like that. It rained on us for a while. It's just the worst thing is when it rains on a trip. You'd be like, oh man, but of course you could always find something to do on the indoors while it's raining. Leave that to your
Mm-hmm.
imagination. But we went to a couple of little clubs, little was it 2.5, 2 point something, LMA. We went to a bunch of spots out there. You know, it's all a blur. All of the cigars and cheap rum and cheap guys got me a little blurry vision, but it was
Uh-oh.
live though. Now we had a good time. The people are nice. You know what I'm saying? The people are very nice,
Mm-hmm.
friendly, very safe place to visit. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
at no point felt any kind of way about any danger or anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Crime is low in those in pretty much anywhere where there's communism. I would assume crime is very low, but it was lit. Yeah, we had a great time.
I'm
Had a
so
great
happy you
time.
had a great time in Cuba. I'm so happy to even hear that you went to my country.
It was lit. I would have hit you up. I would have hit you up in advance to be like, yo,
I would win.
if you got any people that you need me to, make the drop off to or whatever. But since you never answer your IG, it don't matter. I stopped trying to hit you up on
You gotta
IG
hit me
like
up on WhatsApp,
earlier on
Simone.
last year, huh?
You have to hit me up on WhatsApp because I'm not always on IG.
All good.
So what? So, but no, I'm so happy that you was this your first trip to Cuba?
Yeah, man, my first time. First
Your
time.
first time?
Cubano primero tiempos. Yes. Charlie was there
Ah.
before. Charlie was there before, like in the beginning of the year. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So he was able to you know what I mean, he was able to establish some connections and all that. Salute to the Cuban plug. Shout out to that dude also. Um
Mm.
yeah. But that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was lit.
There's a question for you.
I can't read. I'm driving. I
Oh,
can't.
do you have to have a certain visa to go there?
No, you gotta buy it at the airport. Like, I
Mhm.
actually I went to Miami first, and from Miami I went to Cuba.
One
But when,
moment. I'm
but
still here. It's cold. One moment.
when you get to the airport, I flew American into Cuba. So at the check-in desk where you check in for your flight, they'll charge you $100 on top of your ticket fee, a $100 fee for the round trip visa. So it's a paper that's split in half. So one half they're gonna take when you go in, and the other half you give to them when you go out of the country, as in Cuba. So it's $100 visa. You just fill out the forms online. You have to fill out the information online for your your state of your health form and all that other crap. You fill it out online within 48 hours, and you get your visa directly at the check-in gate when you catch your flight. Your boarding pass. Facts. So yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah, but yeah, I can't read the chats because I'm driving. But yeah, that's what's up. It's a good time. It's a good time.
Wow. No. I can't wait to see some footage of what you saw out there and what you
Yeah, I
did.
got some. I've been behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? So I've been behind the scenes working the video craft a little bit. Trying to get my little editing skills and all that together. I'm just trying different apps and different things like that. But yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
know what to do with it. I definitely know how to shoot. So yeah. I'm gonna drop one. Before the podcast later on. I'm gonna drop a little trailer joint. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Little
nice.
couple minute joint.
Nice. Wow.
Facts. Because I
Very
was thinking
nice.
about starting another channel altogether, but I'm like, nah, that's too much work. I just put the videos
It
on
is.
the regular channel. I can't be bothered.
I don't see how people do it. I mean, I know it's possible, but even for me to think about starting a whole channel, like to have 2 channels, I don't know.
Yeah, I can't really think that because I would be considered a part timer. I'm part time.
You said a part timer?
Part time. I'm only Sundays. I'm once a week in it. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. Big Sin, where you at, player? What happened? I know you on them streets too.
Yeah, Sin's putting in work this morning too.
Hey man, this is a nonstop. Hey, the grind is 24/7, 365. You squeeze travel in between, you know?
To make all these trips and do all these things, that's why I told people you definitely gotta grind, make that money.
Yep.
So you could do all these, trips and fun things. It's not, you gotta grind.
Yeah,
Definitely
it's
gotta grind.
It's a reward for the hard work you put in. I always looked at it like that. You know? So for example, if I could work 7 days a week, right? If I could do that for 2 months straight, then I earned the trip. You understand what I'm saying? Then I earned it because you put in all those hours and you need a quick break. All right, take a trip. You can't just sit home for 3 months and then be like, I need a vacation. I need to take a trip. For what?
Absolutely not.
What do you need to relax from if you've been relaxing all day, every damn day? You know what I mean?
Right.
That shit crazy to me. Yeah,
it's
for
true.
real. That is totally ludicrous, as Mike Tyson would say. Bird. So I'm on some I'm gonna make my arrangements for this weekend. I'm trying to make them once I park and get back to the lab.
Okay.
Before I take a nice long sleep. But I'm trying to make it. I'm looking in advance. Oh man, it's gonna be tight. It's gonna be very, very tight. Like I see the party starts at 5.
Yeah. Wait, you're flying in that day? You coming that day?
I may have to. I'm gonna have to because I got a lot of stuff on my plate this week. I'm gonna have to come in Friday, smoking hot. And I mean, I may have to come into Santiago and come straight there, like straight to the party. Like I may want some, you know what I mean?
Wow. Okay. I mean, people do it all the time. I mean,
yeah. You know,
be fine.
Smoke life on the run. I know how to do this. I've been doing this 20-something years, man. We drop it, we do what we gotta do, and we get up out of there. You know.
Right.
So, I'm definitely trying to make that happen. I'm like, damn. Because it's tight because I got something to do on Sunday, right? I got somewhere to be on Sunday. So I'm gonna be there for 1 day. Like I'm talking like Friday party.
Are you serious?
Saturday, I'm ghost. I gotta be back on deck Sunday by noon. Yeah, I gotta be back. I gotta be somewhere by noon on Sunday. So I'm trying to drop a 1 day jump.
Wow.
But remember, it's only a 3-hour flight. Remember, I'm on the East Coast, so I'm not coming that far.
That's right. Yeah, you're not too far. It's not too. Yeah, that's not bad at all.
3-hour
wow.
flight.
So it's just going there for the party and then you bouncing.
That's what it's looking like. Yeah. If I can make it, which is more than likely, party and bounce. Like on some real ish, I'm like, damn. Well, I'm gonna holler at Sin on the back end. I'm like, if it's going down, I'm like, if I'm gonna be there a day and a half, 2 days maximum, I'm like, I want to do something Saturday too, like a boat ride or something. Like I'm ready to holler at my friend, try to set up. You know what I'm saying? Set up something else to rock. You know what I mean?
Buen dia, Raul. Yes.
I'm thinking about it, but I gotta holler at the fellas and see. You know what I mean? See if they have anything planned for Saturday afternoon. Because by like Saturday night, I'm ghost. Like I'm out of there Saturday night. You know what I mean? I got a super early Sunday flight to catch if it goes down. That's how I'm planning it basically. So.
Okay. I understand.
Yeah, we're gonna get it in though. You're gonna be in the house, so that's what's up. You know what I mean?
I'm thinking about it.
Pull up. What you mean you thinking about it? You thinking about it? You kind of on the what? How do I force this to happen? I gotta be like, yo, you know what? Let's make it happen. Come get me at the airport.
And then we'll go together.
Then we roll out. You know what I'm saying? I'll pay for the transportation.
I'll probably have to take you up on that. I'll probably have to get the airport.
No short changing you. You know what I'm saying? We give you premium rates. I'll pay for the rental car if I got to. You know, I don't mind doing shit like that.
No, we'll have our driver. We can have our driver. We don't gotta rent no car. We can have my boy Carlos drop us off. He'll probably like, I'll just drop you guys off for free. Go have fun. He's good people. So
good, man. Yeah. I got a link out there. You know, I got a link out there also that I was gonna plug Sin onto for his transpo. But you know, every story is, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, it's a car accident right here. Oh man. I get off the exit, they got into a car accident on the exit ramp.
Oh.
It's all right. It ain't good. I don't know. So it's all good. Nobody's
dead. Be careful out there,
Smoke.
I know you from those streets, but still be careful. I always say be careful. Be safe.
Yeah. I haven't driven in so many days. I'm just like, you know how it be when you come back from somewhere the first time you drive?
Yeah. Yeah. I definitely know.
But I'm trying to make that happen. We'll definitely communicate on the back end, because that I'm thinking about it don't sound too convincing to me. So we may have to set something up. You know what I mean? We may have to pull up together on the set. You know what I mean?
Definitely. Well, I'll speak to you on the back end and tell you why. But
copy.
Okay. Sin knows. But it's just I'll tell you back then.
Don't say too much.
Yeah, that's why I was like, no. I'll tell you why on the back end. Why I'm a little skeptical of going. So
okay. Oh, good.
But yeah.
Oh, good.
But no. Shout out to all you guys. It's huh?
I said, yeah, we'll chop it up about that. Yeah, shout out to the chat, everybody in the building. Go ahead, what was you saying?
Yes. Make sure you guys go follow Sunday Night Smoke Podcast. I put his link in the chat. And Bipolar did too. If you guys scroll up to Bipolar right there, that's hold on, that's me. Yep, right up here, Bipolar me. There's Sin City's link, and also Sunday Night Smoke. Please go support these fellas and their channels. Again, good. We gotta support each other out here on YouTube. It's all about support, and you know. They're bringing good content, traveling to different countries. So we're just trying to bring all of you good content. And if you ever have any questions, again, Smoke just got back from Cuba. Y'all have any questions for Smoke, please hit him up also. And he can answer your questions if you want to go to Cuba.
Thanks. So, yes. You can just hit me up on the IG. It's the same.
What's your I? Okay, I'm gonna put it in here.
Yep, same thing. Sunday Night Smoke Podcast. All good. Salute the Bipolar TV. Everybody in the chat room, everybody on YouTube, all the content creators, all of the content viewers. You know what I mean? All love.
Absolutely.
Without them, we nothing. So it's all good.
Absolutely. I agree 100%. But yeah, guys, it is 6:16 here in DR. Yo, so Kyla is definitely about to go lay it down, because I've been on YouTube first from TMZ's channel, then to my channel. So I've been on YouTube since 8 o'clock tonight, yesterday.
Oh
yes.
Man, wow. Yo, get some rest, baby. Oh man, that's crazy.
It started on TMZ's channel, and then he fell asleep on the live, so we moved it over here.
Salute to Westside.
So,
oh man!
Shout out to Westside. You guys go follow Westside TMZ. Also, that live is crazy. A lot of weird stuff. Sunday Night Smoke that happened on his channel. Like it.
I'm gonna replay it. I'm gonna definitely replay that. I'm after we get off this joint, I'm definitely gonna go back, because my day is, it's gonna be a long day.
You won't believe what you hear. When you hear what happened over there, you're gonna be like, "Say what? Craziness!"
All right. I
Always
love
food.
entertainment. YouTube is entertainment.
Entertainment purposes only, hopefully.
Oh yeah.
So, yes,
I'm
definitely.
I'm gonna replay. One last question before we shut it down. How Ralphie doing? How's it going out there for him?
I mean, he's pulling through. He's still working these long hours. He's doing fine. His father's doing better, so that makes him feel better to stay out there, you know, and finish working. But you know, Ralphie, he has about another 2 weeks out there, and then he'll be back. He's just trying to make that money and bring it home. You know, he doesn't want to come back without nothing.
Bring home the bag. Yep.
He's grinding. He's
That's my
grinding
boy.
like the rest of us.
That's what we do.
He's doing good. He's doing good though, and I'll tell him that you to him.
Thank you. That's my man. Yep. All good. Well, sis, get some rest. I don't want to, you know what I mean? I don't want to overburn you out. You know, get that rest.
Yeah, I can't believe I've been on YouTube since 8 o'clock last night, y'all, and it's 6:19 in the morning. So I definitely have to get my beauty rest. I'm probably not waking up until 2 o'clock in the morning. Shout out to all of you. Aquaman, Bipolar, which he says smoke. Neon Shade says Westside would have classic streams if he didn't sleep.
Oh,
Bad.
shit.
He be passing out on these lives so much. It's just every live is like he passes out. Good night, Yo Soy. Good night, Bipolar. You cover the whole shift and the drive home.
Oh man.
Yeah, right. But no, thank you guys all. Please hit that like button if you haven't. And again, subscribe to Sunday Night Smoke podcast and Sin City. And again, you know, if you guys want to be in DR again this coming weekend, or not this weekend, but the following weekend, there's a pool party in Sosua. So check it out. I'll be going live again sometimes in the week, but shout out to all of you. Besitos y abrazos. Thank you for stopping by, and I can't wait to see you guys on the next live. So shout out to all of you and happy Sunday. Stay safe out there, guys.
Peace out. One love. You heard?
One love. Mwah. See you guys soon. Ciao.
Later, sis. Ciao.
Later, sweetie. Oh, in broadcast.